plan or some version of that. And I just let it play out. And we just gonna figure this out while you have a newborn, your child, and everything going on at one time. It's gonna stress anybody out, no matter how many times I come to visit you or not. All I was trying to do was cut it off at the head and try to eliminate as much stress as I could. That's all. That's all I
Well,
was trying to do.
do you think moving, maybe since you said you're more flexible with your schedule, maybe moving in with her, moving to her hometown with her, and y'all care for the baby there
But that
until
was
y'all?
that's still gonna take time. And that's time that she gonna have to sit with said baby, new baby, her child, and her stuff that she said she had
But
going on.
it ain't gonna take you long. You got flexibility. You know, you don't
It
have
is gonna take me
children
long.
to move there
I got
temporarily.
what I got to either decide if I'm gonna sell my crib or not sell my crib,
No.
and then
I'm
I
just
gotta
saying.
wait to get the crib sold, and then I gotta move, and I gotta move all my stuff. That is gonna
No,
take me time.
no. I'm just saying temporarily, like from the hospital, maybe a month or so. You stay there with her, until y'all come to a concrete solution of what y'all want to do.
Like I'm in two live screens.
Now, of course, that any permanent decision making is gonna take time. But
But
I don't know.
that's still me. That's still me. Like I said, that's still me. Like visiting. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I stayed there for a month, I gotta go back. You know what I'm saying? I'm still visiting, and that means the majority of the time, the majority of the stress from the child that we made together would be on her. All I was trying to do was solve the problem. That's it.
I get that, but ain't no mama like separating a baby when
Wait, do you work remote, Samson?
I do. That's why I said my schedule is more flexible than what she got going on. That's all I was saying. But I can't up and move. It's gonna take me time to just up and move. So I was like, instead of me going back and visiting, you know what I'm saying? Because I was saying, like I said, the majority of the stress would fall on her. It would. Like that's unavoidable. All I was trying to do was take care of that part. That's it.
Mm-mm.
So y'all broke up over the hypothetical argument.
That was a date, man. That was a date.
Oh,
Yeah,
That happened on a
that
date.
was the first date.
That was a date, man.
Was it a first date?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Red flag.
Red flag.
And she got masculine like that with you, bro?
She a red flag backer?
Yeah, no. Even asking that question on the first date, unless you hit or whatever before, I ain't gonna get all in your business.
I ain't hit nothing.
But asking that kind of question on a first date, I'm sorry, if you hypothetically knocked me up before we had sex, where would we reside?
But it had to. What's the context? Because it had to be some type of conversation that led to that. Nobody's just asking that random.
No, she didn't just ask it out the blue. We was just like we was talking about things that we was like looking for.
She was ovulating.
We was like having conversation about Blanco. We was talking about
Yo, you wild.
Yo, Blanco, right? I think this way, because that's a wild way to go.
We was talking about different things. We was talking about relationship things we wanted to see in a relationship.
Okay.
One things we wanted to see in marriage. She asked me one of the conversations that had leading up to it. She asked me, what are the reasons or why would I like what are things that I would be interested in like looking for in marriage? Like why would I want to get married? Why? Like what's in it for me? Like what's one of the reasons I would want to get married? And I said, honestly, the only reason I would do that is for family. And she was like, that's it. And I was like, yeah. Because I mean, for me to get a family the way I want a family. I don't want no other nigga around my kid. I want to be around my kid all the time.
Yep.
I can't do that and not be there. So I might as well be married to you and I could be a present father, which is what I want to be. I want to be an active and present father. That is my goal. That's what I want to do. So that's how I want to do that. So we were talking about stuff like that leading up to that.
Okay, so she's wondering if y'all have a baby out of wedlock, how would that go? So that would be a legit question because if y'all traveling to see each other, she could get pregnant before y'all get married and y'all staying with each other. So that like I said, that would be
that's a legit question,
right? So that's a legit concern. I don't see how that would be, a strange question for a first date if y'all talking about marriage and kids and all of that. Because sometimes you have to think about those hypotheticals. So I would just say
a strange question.
Wait, hold on. So, ladies, you're saying that you're thinking that far on the first date?
And you will ask that question?
Wait a minute. Yeah, based off the nature of the conversation, he said they were talking about marriage, dating to potentially be married and having children, and she would probably somebody has to relocate to somebody's state. But if you're traveling and you're dating each other and you're intimate with each other, 3 months down the line, she could potentially come up pregnant. So it's
No,
like,
no. I'm
okay,
asking, is that something that y'all will ask on the first date?
No.
that question, like hypothetically speaking.
Yes.
Probably so, yes, because I would want to know how will we handle that situation. Because if you the type of person where, when we across that bridge, when we get to it, that's when a lot of things get out of hand more than they have to. So you have to think about those hypotheticals, because now you're long distance dating and you're intimate with each other, but you're long distance and anything could happen.
Okay.
Yeah, but
The other ladies, is that something y'all would do too?
No.
but
That's a strong conversation for someone who. Did y'all even kiss before y'all had
Baby,
to?
I'm premenopausal. I ain't about to have no more kids.
Did y'all hold
uh,
hands? Like, what's gonna happen up until this?
but
Right.
but the thing
No,
is that
Wait, hold on,
go
Samson.
ahead, Sensei, go ahead, boss, go ahead.
we held hands. Yeah.
Y'all kissed before this conversation?
No, after.
See, that's what like, bruh, we
Yeah,
skipping a lot of steps.
who asked that question? Her or you, Samson?
She asked that.
Yeah, and then because you said she got a kid already, right?
Correct.
And this is in case that y'all was breaking up. You said that you would keep the kid, right?
No.
Not
And you
The
don't
breaking
want
question.
up.
No.
and you don't
No.
go ahead, go ahead.
It wasn't. It wasn't about breakup. The hypothetical was like how Rose said. We was talking about all stuff about marriage and all the different conversations, and then the hypothetical was if she was to get pregnant because like we decided to get serious or whatever, and then if we end up having sex and she end up pregnant, we live in two different places. So the hypothetical was if she got pregnant out of wedlock, how would that look? Basically, how would I go about that if she got pregnant
Mhm.
beforehand? Yeah, that was
And,
hypothetical.
and and she told you take the bass out of your voice, huh?
That is correct. Absolutely.
Hold on.
Why do you think?
A girl told
Why
you
do
what?
you think? Why do
Take
you
the
think?
take the bass out of my voice, man.
Why do you think that happened, Samson?
I guess you
Because
feel
he
like I had
had
too
that
much
Because
little
bass.
he
hit.
was
I
getting
guess I had
loud.
too much bass in my
He was
voice.
getting a little
Right,
loud.
right. His voice
I,
changed at,
Well,
at some point
I'm
in
a
time.
hey,
I'm gonna
Tara.
tell you.
If it was really loud, I would have shut that restaurant down. Steak 48. Like it wasn't like
Yeah, right.
Nah,
No,
you know
I
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
understand. You know,
She
I'm
It
was
was
just
being
teasing
super
elevated.
y'all.
It wasn't
masculine,
like I
bro.
was on.
Red
I'm
flag.
a
I ain't
the
never really.
reason why that queen told you take the bass out of your voice was very simple, brother. Do you want to know why?
Tell me, sir.
You are light skinned, my guy. I'm sorry, man. A woman gonna treat your light skinned niggas like a girlfriend. I'm sorry. I'm telling you the truth. All right.
Happy.
That's what she told you. That's why she told you, hey, nigga, you
Yeah.
better talk to me like Maria, Christina, and Chanik would talk to me, nigga. You're a little too light to talk to me like that.
You
Because
Papi.
I'm telling you, that doesn't happen to a dark skinned Negro, brother. Hell no. Then girls know better. They know better, nigga, to even say something like that to a dark skinned guy.
Yeah. Out of
And
pocket.
people know that I'm telling the truth, bro. I
Hey,
girl never told me to take the bass out of my voice, bro.
hey, maybe I am too light skinned. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, you gotta go get tan or something, bro.
I
Like
gotta
What,
get tan.
what you say when she said that?
When she said what?
Take the bass out your voice.
Said you want a bitch, and I ain't no bitch. My bad. Was I not supposed to say? Did I say that incorrectly? I should have
I
said that.
don't. I'm trying to think. What would my reaction be as soon as she say
I'm
that?
asking because I might have a delivery problem. Should I not have said that,
Like,
Mike?
I would have laughed.
I mess
Uh,
around, get up and leave. She got me bent.
man, I
No,
probably
what
would
I
have
would
I'm
have
said
laughed.
make me or some shit.
Even if
what
she
I'm
drove with me, she'd get left there.
I
but
would
what
have.
I'm
I would almost be like not believing that she just said that to me. Like I would have to
There
ask
was
her
there
again,
was
maybe.
a there was a who are you talking to? Who you think you are? Who are you talking to? Who you think you are? That
Oh,
happened.
okay.
That happened. That exchange happened, but at the end of the day, I was like, I ain't no bitch.
But what I'm trying to figure out is, right, so there's a cause to every effect. What did she say that made you change your tone and take it up a couple of octaves where she told you to take that bass out your voice? Because obviously it wasn't there at one point in time, and you said something and your voice changed that was probably a bit kind of,
no, all
poke
I
your
did
chest
was
out
give my
moment type of thing.
and I didn't poke nothing out. I said what I said. I gave her the solution. She didn't like the solution, and after I said all those words, her answer was no. She looked me dead in my face and said no.
I ain't talking about that part. I'm talking about
Which part?
It was something that it wasn't what you said. It was probably how you said it, because if your voice remained the same all through the conversation, ain't
I
no
didn't
one
say
would
it
listen.
remained the same the whole conversation.
And you leaving that. That's why you leaving that part out. I'm not saying she's
Why did I
right
leave
for
that
saying
out?
that.
When did I leave
Because
that out?
Well, Rose, I thought it was like assumed that he said that in a aggressive manner or like a stern manner
I done
because
told
he
the story
got to
3
speak it
different
out.
times, and I said I didn't yell loud enough. We in Steak 48. I said that multiple times. I said my voice was raised, but it wasn't that damn loud. I'm in Steak 48. I would have shut the shit down. I said that 3 times.
That I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear
Did
you
I
say
say that, y'all?
Yeah, he said that.
No,
Yeah, he did say
I
that.
heard
He
him
did say
say the
that.
part. I heard him say the part that he said
Not listening. That was part of her problem too. Don't worry.
Man, she just a
I'm
pseudo masculine woman, Rose. You trying to find you looking for a needle in a haystack.
no,
The obvious reason is she disrespectful.
I didn't say that she wasn't. I said she's not right for saying that. But what I'm saying is, what prompted her to say that? What did you raise her? If
He
you
disagreed
probably
with her.
nah, that wasn't it. He just said right now that his voice did change. It did go
I
up.
said that 3
hold on.
times.
Hold on. It just wasn't loud enough to disturb the restaurant. But if you're in an intimate
Rose,
setting,
it don't matter. It
Rose,
don't
you don't
matter.
talk like that to no
hold on,
grown man.
I don't want y'all to do that to me. I let y'all talk. What I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is,
I'm
All
just
right.
letting you know it don't
if
matter.
you're I'm saying I'm not justifying it and saying she's right. She's totally out of pocket. What I'm saying is I was trying to figure out what prompted her to say that. So if you're in an intimate setting and she's sitting next to you, of course, if you raise your voice louder than what she's used to you talking to her, she's probably going to say something about that. Maybe she felt uncomfortable and she felt you were being a bit aggressive. Still, the comment was out of pocket. But we're leaving parts out.
Rose, and
I didn't
I
leave
don't.
nothing
There's
out.
no
Everybody heard me say it.
Rose.
Samson.
Under no circumstance should a woman ever tell a man to take the bass out of his voice.
I
Right?
acknowledge that. We passed
Only another man can tell me that, and that means that we have to fight. That's like saying "suck my dick," telling me to take the bass out my voice.
Is it?
Yeah,
that's
take
pseudo
the bass
masculine.
out
That's
your voice.
fighting
Like what?
words.
100%.
Y'all,
Take the
this
bass
is
out your
crazy that y'all acting like
Samson.
y'all just naive to this.
No,
Just
I
take that bass out your
honestly,
voice.
Samson, let
honestly,
me ask you this real quick.
It's
'Cause it
even
seems
worse because that's how your mama talk to you when you're little and you're trying to get. But with your mom, that's exactly how she's gonna tell you. You better take the bass out of your voice right now before I whoop your ass.
And she said
She
it.
that
I
talking
heard
never
like
my
your
said it
mama.
the way
dad
she
say
feel,
that.
real
I
quick.
heard my dad say that.
She said it in like a serious manner, like she was trying to like go there with you in a restaurant, like argue back and forth, or how did she say it?
She was checking his temperatures.
She was trying to check my temperature.
Hey, Samson, real
If you
quick,
tell a
just
man
just
take the
so that I
bass
can
out
get
his
some
voice, you
validity
take
on
Man,
the
he
this.
bass.
told this story 3
So
times.
when y'all went to the hypothetical, right? Just so that we have some balance in this, did she also change her tone and then you changed your tone too, or did you change your tone first and then she changed her tone?
After she said no, and then we disagreed, her tone changed, but her tone didn't raise. My tone raised after her tone changed. And then I was disagreeing with her. And then in the process of me re-explaining my point on that hypothetical, she told me to take the bass out of my voice.
She called him a bitch.
Pretty much.
Hence me saying, I ain't no bitch.
Thus him saying I ain't no bitch.
It'd be different if she said like, "Yo, like we in public, like lower your tone, please." Like that's she said, "Take the bass
Take
out your
that
voice."
bass out your voice.
Because I said this shit like
Like
3
who
times.
you talking
I'm
to?
gonna say
Wait,
this
did
part
she
again.
say who you think you
Hold
talking to first?
No, I said that. After she said take the bass out, I said
Voice. You said who you think
and
you
then
talking to. Okay.
and then we went back and then I said that. Yes. But I'm saying mine. After all of that, I could see the whole thing. I said, okay. She was like, I said, okay. She said something. I said yes. When I said yes, she said say yes. She was like, yeah, that's how you supposed to say yes. And then she said, say yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, she thought she was a bitch.
Thought I was a bitch.
She must like dating young men.
It's the reason I said.
Bro, still thinking in her mind, it had to be something you did to make her, no, man.
I ain't
That's
saying
all the story.
I'm just
You always got to ask the tone level throughout the conversation, not what the man did, because that's why I asked. I said, did her tone change first? And he said yes.
Hey, Samson.
Yes, sir.
Guess what you should have told.
I said whatever the fuck I want. Who gonna pop me? Nobody.
Ain't nobody at home to pop. You single. You can say what you want and go home by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yourself a season, man.
I said.
Yeah, I would have.
So what happened? What happened after that? Any good things? Would you take her on a second date?
We don't care.
No, I do care. I want to know the answer to this.
Thing.
Hey, you think she
Really?
did that just so you Samson, you think she did that just so you can check her because she wanted to get turned on from you checking her?
No.
If I didn't pick up on that, so maybe I'm wrong.
I'm just messing.
Samson, what happened to your relationship after that? Where did it go?
It was the first date, so
no, it was the first date, man.
So no more dates, no more seeing. No, you ain't fuck, you ain't crack.
It's today. He just got back from
this happened today.
Oh, it's happening today.
Yes. He just got on the platform.
We held hands. We talked about it in the car. We talked about it again because it ended up happening again in the car. She ended up saying it again in the car.
Oh,
she ended up saying it again in the car. She's like, "You need to watch how you talk to me. Take your bass out your voice, woody woody woo." And then I said it.
Hello, Fred. Hello, Woody. Goodbye, Woody.
exactly. Walk out. I would have walked out the first time.
Why she said it in the car?
That's a good question. Why did she say it again?
Yeah.
Because we was revisiting the conversation again.
Who started that conversation again? The second one.
I don't know. It might have been me.
Okay.
I kept saying that. I said, your problem is that you want a bitch. I said, that's your problem. I know I kept saying that. I was like, your problem is you want a bitch. And I ain't never been no bitch. And I ain't never gonna be nobody's bitch. I kept saying that. And so she was like, no. She was like, because when I did say that, my voice was raised. It was raised when I said that in the car. And then she said, take that bass out your voice. She was like, you need to watch how you talk to me. And then she unbuckled her seatbelt like she was gonna pop on me or something. Like she unbuckled.
Oh shit!
And like
pseudo masculine. Pseudo masculine. She want a bull dagger. Get her out of here.
Samson, how did she get to the date?
My nigga Samson walks out with a dike.
You drove her to the date.
I would have left her there.
Yeah, Samson. In this situation.
One at a time.
Samson, in this situation, when she told you to take the bass out of your voice, you should have left. And at best, maybe get her an Uber home because maybe she's your responsibility. I get it, be a gentleman, but
hell no.
I wouldn't fault him for doing that, but you're not getting in my car. This is the last time we're going on a date. Like you, because this is the problem with telling a woman like I'm not no bitch, right? I'm not no bitch is good, but you can say that to a man, but like to a woman, I think it's a little bit different. I think
you saying I shouldn't have said it?
No, I think when like for example, right when Anton and Corey Holcomb got into that situation, I think Anton was pretty much telling you like, yo, I'm not no bitch. Like I'm not necessarily here to fight nobody, but I'm not no bitch. Yeah. I think when it comes to dealing with a woman, you got to be a little bit more dominant than like I'm not no bitch, because I'm not no bitch is like I'm not gonna take a step back, but you gotta take a step forward. Like when you're dealing with a woman a little bit, she gotta know that like, yo, I'm the man and you are the woman. I'm not telling you put your hands on her, nothing like that.
No, I wasn't like that, but it's like I reiterated the point. I feel like she understood the point because she did apologize, and I did say after she apologized, I was like, I don't want no apology because I was still hot. So I was like, I don't want no apology. And then I said, I'll think about it. We did hold hands, and then got her back to the crib. She did apologize again. She apologized like 3 times after that. And then we did kiss, and then she went to the crib.
And it's too early for y'all to be arguing too.
Right. I'm like, this is escalated quickly.
And Becca, to your Becca, the point, the justification of the point, the crux of it was, I've always been masculine. You got to give me some time. You got to have some patience, because I've always had to be like this. And you basically asked me to flip it on like a light switch. And then my rebuttal to that was, well, I've always been a man. I've never been no bitch. So you can't be talking to me like I'm a bitch, because I'm not one. That was basically where the conflict was.
She got
too early.
This early, I gotta be like that. You ain't gotta be no man. You ain't no man.
This early, she should be extremely feminine. Even if she's a woman who's just always been aggressive and stuff like that. When you first meet a woman, they're gonna fake it for you. They're gonna act like they this, they're gonna act like they that. So it's early in the game. If she like you, she should be faking feminine right now, which is natural. A girl get feminine. Queen Latifah will get feminine around a nigga she think handsome. She put that leg up, that leg will go up. She start being soft real quick. But yeah, like this early on, she should. It's way too early. Do you like rough women at all? Like you kind of like the little toxic?
Nah. She was a baddie.
Huh?
Was
she bad? Let me see.
Put it in.
Oh shit.
I don't think I got any pictures though. I ain't got no pictures.
What's her gram? Put it in the back chat.
Back chat. Yeah. We're judging you.
Well, I mean, y'all know me. I ain't gonna try and do nothing. I don't know if y'all niggas like Blanco or something like that gonna try and
Blanco made a flip. Blanco, what would you have done in this situation? Tell the truth.
You don't want to know. You really don't. You don't want to ask me that question.
You been throwing drinks, brother.
Our girl tried me one time, and I kicked that bitch out right in the highway, fam. Right in the highway. She got the fuck out of my car.
Bro, I would have left her at the table, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
But however, I went around and pick her up because her mama called me. I went around and pick her up after like 10 minutes. Her mama begged me to go pick her ass up. You know what I mean? Samson, question. Where you stay at? I know you say Florida, right?
Yeah.
Like Orlando, Jacksonville, Tampa Bay?
Outside of Florida, yeah. I mean outside of Orlando.
You should have drove your ass to clear water, nigga. Drop that bitch over there and tell her find her way home. I swear, yeah. Yeah, hey, yo, go put 40 in pond 3. I'm gone. Yeah, bitch, you gonna try me like that? I'm sorry, I'm gone.
Hey, you need a nice girl, man. You need a girl that's nice because you a nice guy, but you're not a pushover, but you a nice guy. You just need a girl who's not even gonna take you there, man.
Facts.
See, that's my problem. My problem is when I am nice, but when I get,
he got a temper.
Hey, where did you meet at, bro? Where you meet at?
We was just talking like on Instagram type shit.
Oh, you met on IG?
Yeah.
Samson, if she not ugly, DM her to me. I'm gonna look at her. But if she ugly, I can understand you don't want to watch. She don't want to show nobody. But
I want to see her.
What's her Instagram? Put in the back chat, Sam.
Hey Samson, quick question. So when y'all was holding hands, like how hard was her grip?
She had a hard grip. She was holding on to me pretty tight.
30.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there. She was trying to dominate you on the handshake too. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pseudo
I don't even care if she ugly. I know the game. You ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
I seriously doubt that Samson would be take to a state. I've been in State 48. They are the sister steakhouse, State 44. It's the same steakhouse. I seriously doubt this nigga gonna take a woman to State 48.
You stop following me, man.
You said what? Who told you that?
He said,
did I ever follow you?
I don't have nothing. Put in the back chat. I don't have nothing.
I would never take an ugly woman to no steakhouse, man. She got Chick-fil-A, nigga. Dry through.
Send me a DMs. You said I blocked you?
Ain't no way. I can just pull you up.
Now, when people get to calling folks ugly and
like
stuff,
that.
I be wanting to see what they look like. Wait a second, the folks be acting like they look so good.
I do.
Yep.
Like,
I follow you still. Yeah, I'm about to DM you.
in a minute.
I know I look good. Nigga, you wait. Oh, hold on. I had another question for y'all there. Hold on. Let me get the other question. I was sitting up here. Let me see. All right, bet. Let me go and get these questions. I had a few more questions I want to ask y'all. All right, does having, and I know let me read this question. Let me highlight this person when I read it real quick. Hold on. Hey, Samson, watch this question. Watch the facial expression.
Okay.
Does having options make commitment harder?
Does it, Rose?
No, it depends on what stage you are at. If you are in just a dating stage where you're trying to see who you want to commit to, absolutely not. Now, if you know this man is intentionally dating you at this moment in time and he's working towards a relationship and a potential marriage, of course you should not have anybody else on the side. You should not be giving anybody else time and attention. But until he makes it clear that he's trying to commit to you, keep them options open.
Terrible advice, but go ahead. Anybody else?
Terrible.
You gotta realize something, Rose. People
No, just answer the question. Cause it's like beating a dead horse with me. Just answer the question.
Of course,
ain't
Does
lying
having
about it.
options make commitment hard? I will say yes.
Yes,
Once
because
again, to put some validity on my statement, once again, the friend zone, the bench, the starting five.
I think it makes commitment harder. Especially if you're the type of guy who like you've always been like a player or somebody who's got women. You kind of, and I guess I'm like the closest person to somebody who's like, well, I'll never cheat, but I'm the closest person to somebody who like just doesn't have a desire for the most part. But as a man who used to get women, like sometimes you do have times where you see a woman and you like, yo, I know I could get that. I know I could get that.
Yeah.
It's like playing basketball. You play ball, you always want to hoop a little bit, but I think it'll make it harder for the average guy for sure. Absolutely.
Anybody else?
I mean, I say it's gonna make it harder because people who got options refuse to settle.
I can dig that.
You still got the same starting three, Rose? Or you narrowed it down?
It's down to two.
She got
may the best man win.
She got what's her name in there now?
And they know about each other. They know they competing for the same woman. This is crazy.
Hell nah, they don't know that. Nah, they don't
Number
know
one,
they don't know that, Rose.
One of the guys did ask if I was dating other people, and I was honest with him, so he knows.
Rose, how long did it take them to get to this point?
He a sucker.
How long did it take them to get to the last leg of the race?
It ain't the last leg. I'm just waiting on that particular guy that know he wants to move forward with me to say, hey, like, I want us to start working towards a relationship. I'm intentionally dating you. You're getting all my time and attention. Wow. And I'm going to do the same at that point.
Is there one guy that you giving more attention to than the other?
Yeah, she not right. You lying to the one guy?
No, the other guy just never asked.
So are you going to tell the one guy like, hey,
so withholding information?
Are you going to tell the one guy, hey, you in the race, but I'm waiting for this other guy to like, and if he don't choose me, like I'll fuck with you. But does he know that you waiting for this other nigga?
That's not the case, right? When we started talking, going out on dates, getting to know each other. He never inquired about was I talking to anybody else. The other guy, he did ask. and I kept it real with him. So I let him know what was going on. It was up to him to deal with it or not. If he can't handle the fact that I'm talking to somebody else, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. So, like I said, yeah, I'm waiting on that one guy to just say, hey, like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to move forward. And then we'll go from there. I'm not being
This
exclusive
is
with nothing and
disgusting.
nobody that ain't made
Do
it
you
clear
do you,
they
do
want to
you
be
like
exclusive.
both? Do you like both of them?
She
Yeah.
gonna say yeah. She gonna say yeah, but she just told us who she like.
This is disgusting, man.
What happened to the
You
third
like
guy?
both of them? You like both of them for real?
What disqualified the third guy?
Hold up.
I just felt like he wasn't really mature enough to potentially enter a relationship. We wasn't on the same page as far as how we would view dating, our parental views, the meaning of marriage. It wasn't a good look. I don't think we were compatible.
So he's pretty much out. What about the other guy? What about him? What's up with him?
I mean, I like them both. I mean, we go on dates, we talk. I feel like we are compatible. We have most of the same views.
So you compatible with two niggas?
Like,
yeah, Trey.
y'all.
No. Answer the question.
I mean, I feel like I'm still trying to figure the compatibility percentage out.
You just said you.
But I do
it's a
think
percentage. Okay.
right, but I do think that we share some of the same views when it comes to dating and raising children and certain values and morals. So yeah. But like I said, I'm just waiting on that one to make a move.
You don't like them niggas
Is
enough.
that the same one that know?
Right.
The one you like the most is the one that know you talking to somebody else?
Nope.
Yeah, because he did ask. Yeah.
And he's still around?
As the one that knows, has he taken you on a date recently?
Yeah. We hung out maybe about, I would say, 2 weeks ago.
He just wasting money.
How'd that go?
She letting him. She letting him waste money.
How'd that go? Did you fill up your gas tank too?
It went great. He didn't do that, but he called me one day when I was going to the nail shop and he sent me some money.
Oh my God. I don't like him. I don't like this guy.
I had seen him, and then he gave me a little bit more money from my pocket.
I don't like him.
Oh no, she just got a sucker. That's what he is.
I hate him.
So you got that money from that guy. But the first guy that not necessarily that compatible with him. Did he do anything for you? Like pump your gas or do anything for you, give you any money either?
He gave me money at one point, yeah, not much sort of gas, but yeah, he always asks me if I need anything.
What you say when he asks you?
I always say no. Even with the guy that gave me money, he told me, because I had needed new tires on my car at one point in time, and he said, well, what day are you going? I'll go with you. So when he went with me, I was prepared to pay. I got out the car to go take my card to the cashier, and he was there with me. So when I took my card out, he was like, nah, I got it. And he paid for it.
Yo, this is not her fault. It's these niggas' fault. Like,
no.
These niggas should not be still doing this long. The one nigga paying for the tires, the other nigga paying for the food. Like, they playing.
And he know.
Send him 500 just because.
Well, let's Hey, Rose, since we both outside, let me ask you this question.
And that's why I cannot blame Rose.
I want you to be honest with
me.
me,
Sucker, lick a sucker.
Rose,
real quick. All right, we got $9 over here on Poppy Blanco side, $10. Remember, y'all. Remember, Joe Biden love y'all. We got one more. Right here, Square Biz says, Rose, I am ready. He sent $5 just to say, Rose, he's ready.
Ready for what?
That might have been at you.
Oh, brother, keep moving on. She act like she don't know the context of what you saying. Move on, brother.
What he ready for?
Well, he might send another super chat. We gonna see.
Rose, it's no one where you at?
It is, yeah.
Did anybody shovel your car or you did it yourself?
Somebody did it for me.
Who did it?
My brother.
Okay, all right.
When it's coming, I have a question. So, since you are both, me and you are both outside, you heard about my experience. I've heard about yours. If I had 2 women that were giving me money that you knew, I didn't really like them niggas like that. I had them niggas for like months. They were just giving me money, doing stuff in my car, buying me Jordans. I mean, getting me Versace robes. What would you say about? What would you say about me if you heard that story? Like, what would you say about me?
I would say, why haven't you picked one yet to be your girl and let the other one go? Why haven't you initiated anything serious? Because apparently they're around for a reason. They like you, you like them, and it seemed like there's a two-way benefit. So as a man, why haven't you initiated anything?
I mean, he's getting Jordans. Like, why would he change anything?
I'm getting stuff. Why I have to make a decision right now? I'm getting
new shoes.
I mean, if you want to have a relationship and start building with somebody, yeah, you should have, initiated something serious and left the other person alone.
If I've been doing this for maybe, I don't know, a month or 2, would you think that I was using them?
Using them? Are they offering this or you're asking?
They're offering. And I'm saying I don't need anything, but I just want to do stuff for a brother. I'm a nice guy.
So I wouldn't say that you're using them. They're offering to get you stuff. I don't think that's using. I think using is like, I think of begging, like asking people for stuff when you say using. If you're not asking for anything, I don't think you're using them.
All right, real quick. He came back and he said, sent $5 again. He said, Munt, chill. Your heart won't what it wants. I'm your brother now.
So, question, Rose. How long are you gonna let them play this game with you for?
Who's playing the game, man?
Until either one of them initiates something serious, like he's standing in business and he letting me know that he ain't playing about me and he want to be in a relationship, or until I feel like something happens and I just feel like we're not compatible and we should no longer be even talking.
So this can go on for another 6 months or another year.
I wouldn't say it will go on for that extended period.
So if it's
the
6
answer
months,
is very simple, bro. Until the one guy shows up and make her feel the butterflies, man. Simple as that. She don't like them 2 guys like that. Simple as that. I don't know why you complicate this. The question her. She don't like none of them guys. They just there to when she bored, when she hungry, when she needs some goddamn new tires, when she need her goddamn nails done. Then guys do not move her. Simple as that, bro.
You ain't had a dude, Rose, like recently that make you feel the butterflies as Blanco illustrated, or make you feel nervous at all or anything? Like no guys?
I mean, I do like them, but listen, I'm not trying to add to the roster. Like, we got it down from 3 to 2. I'm not trying to add nobody else. So I'm just hoping that, I guess, whoever I like the most, whoever I'm feeling the most, just, initiate something, because I'm not going to initiate it myself. Like, I'll maintain.
How do you differentiate? How do you differentiate between liking someone and liking what they do for you? How do you separate those things?
Well, I feel like liking someone, I'm looking at his character, his personality, how he treat people if I'm around him, how he acts in public. Do he walk on the outside of the street? Is he giving protective vibes? Is every door open? Engaging in our conversation. Now, liking something that somebody does for me, I look at those things too, but I don't think they're equally important. And I would say that because I can get my own nails done. It seems like guys, when they know that you can do something for yourself, it makes them want to do like that for you times 10.
Cap.
Nope.
Like, I've never.
Yeah, I don't know where you get that from.
Hold on. Yo, and Jamie Foxx got a whole song. They wrote a whole song about it.
Yeah, that's bullshit. We hate that. We hate those songs. Oh, they nice songs.
Do you know when I know what that song is? Go like that to gas your head up.
And it
for
worked.
you to buy the rest.
But let
And it
me tell
worked.
you something. I date men, y'all don't. Y'all might not do it, but I'm on the people like me are on the receiving end of it. So it does because I don't ever even hint around me needing money because I don't. They just give it to me.
So you
And
think
then
that if you had less money, they wouldn't be as ecstatic to give you money?
They would do the same thing because they simps.
They are prepaying for the pussy. That's all they doing. They trying to speed up the process. That's all these niggas doing. They want that spending money.
Well, I've already made it crystal clear that I'm not sleeping with anybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Unless we are in a committed
Jesus.
relationship. I've made that crystal clear, and they both know that, but they still decide to move how they move.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, and I agree with you, Rose, but you also know that guys will stay in the friend zone because I call that friend zone right there for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years in order to get what they want. You know that, right, Rose? They know at some point you might get horny. They're gonna keep and they're waiting to get that call. The chances of they getting the pussy is very slim to none. I agree with you because I can tell you don't like them guys like that. I can tell. And you know that, and you know I'm telling the truth.
She like Roku though.
Y'all remember that period in time? Y'all remember that period in time where everybody was making songs about like strippers saying go get your money and like go put yourself through college, you go girl, like Drake and Wale and all them niggas.
Yeah,
I hated that shit. They just be talking, bros. Don't they just gassing girls' heads up because they know y'all gonna spend that money? But
it's marketing. It's all marketing. My homie is in the industry. They are rap managers, some of them rap too. It's all marketing, bro. They do that because they want to put the woman to be a consumer too. Like when you go to the concerts, how do you think Chris Brown get to charge his women $1,000 for a feature in 2000 for a video? You got to market to them because they spend that money like no other.
You can make a lot of money if you just make a song. You just find all of the things that women do and like just find a way to tell them they don't have to be accountable for it. You can make a lot of fucking money.
Yep.
Like just tell them all
look
good
at
things
Derek
about
Jackson. Look at Derek Jackson, bro. Like we don't have to go that far.
Yo, he's still a thing. That's crazy.
He is still a thing. I just discovered that recently. He still got like a large following. I'm like, what the?
You know what I read? I read a post about him like 2 days ago. He tripled his audience, and you know what his audience is? Women. He tripled it, bro.
Wait,
yes,
after cheating and all of that, he's still.
Yes,
man, the women want to hear what they want to hear.
Women, listen. Women only get standards for the internet, but it's never been a problem for men cheating. They actually like you more, fam. The more you cheat, the more they stay. As soon as you get rid of your hoes, guess what? She living too, nigga. So you might as well continue cheating. Once you go down that path, get you a new hoe.
Look at
she gonna cry. She gonna cry. She gonna call your phone. She gonna call your mama. She gonna do everything except what? Leave. Okay.
Look at Desmond and Christy. Ain't nobody mad at Desmond no more. That shit was one day.
But that's also because women are trying to take Christy's spot, or do you think that's really what it is? It's because now they think they got a chance.
I think women tell themselves things. Women will do the work for you. You don't gotta say like, yo, it was different. You don't gotta tell them about the situation. They're gonna tell themselves. They're gonna get themselves an excuse on why you still a good guy and all that type of stuff. So all you gotta do is not say nothing. They're going to think about, you know what, Chrissy was an annoying bitch.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. She don't want you. She don't want to lose to the side piece, so she gonna stay. And as soon as a man give up his side piece, guess what? Man, fuck you, nigga. You corny anyway. It's your side piece leave you. I'm gonna leave you. That's just what it is, man.
I've been with women who like they just wanted me to lie. Like a woman to catch you red-handed, and she'll just be like, "What are you doing?"
What
hey, man, you hit hey, man, did you hit it with a huh?
What do you mean? What am I doing? Like, she'll see some text message and be like, "What is this? What do you mean? What is this?" You read the thread.
Were they from Philly?
What
The
any woman I ever
did.
any woman I ever dealt with was from Philly, Jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, Mutt. When I was staying with my mama, my house used to be the back door used to be a revolving door. Women knew I was talking to other women. I was never in a relationship.
They know.
And I used to ask them, why y'all? I used to ask them. I asked one girl, like she popped up one day, and I had another girl over. But of course, you ain't finna do all that in my mama house. It's a wrap. So, of course, she came back a couple of days. We were talking. Said she was like, I just want, you know what? I just didn't like the fact you didn't tell me. I said, I told you about her. You just didn't tell me she was over. And I asked, I'm like, why are you even dealing with me when I'm doing it? She said, because you don't put your hands on me.
Damn.
And another thing they don't know is, I'm gonna let you know on the secret, Queens. All right, most of you have been side pieces.
He put you on game. Put him on game, Blanco.
Most of you have been side pieces, directly or indirectly. But you have been side pieces. Make no mistake about it. All of you.
They don't want to hear that, Blanco. They don't want to hear that.
Well, I mean, that kind of plays into the narrative of when women say most men cheat. Y'all be like, no. But
How's it cheating if y'all dating multiple people too?
Women have been a side piece is not multiple dating. That is, you have someone who you're in a committed relationship and you're dating someone outside of that, or you're talking to someone outside of that, or doing it to someone outside of that, versus y'all are just casual or whatever call it, and multiple people are talking to multiple people and there's no secret about it. So there's a big difference. One involves lying if you're a side piece, the other is open communication. To a serious point, a number of women will, if they know about it, it's whatever, they'll be like, all right, fine, you talking to whoever. Not knowing someone's in a committed relationship is manipulative.
You know, a lot of times, you know, when a woman go and try to tell your woman what you're doing, they just really trying to get them to break up with you so that they can be with you. They don't really want to, they just hope that she got enough pride and self-respect to break up with you so that she can have you.
And it's usually right before you wife the friend. It's usually her friend gassing the other friend, say don't get into a relationship with you, because 3 months later she's the one want to be writing you up. That's exactly what happens all the time, bro. That's exactly what happens.
A lot from men.
No, it happens all the time. I fuck a lot of girls that were friends. I know exactly what it is. I catch them later. Oh, darn. Hey, man. Listen, as long as they know, I mean, if it is my girlfriend, that's a different ballgame. I respect the code. But I'm talking about when I'm just messing with a girl.
Yeah.
When you're just messing with somebody 2, 3, 4 months, I can bet you my last dollars that her friend's going to make her way around me for the most part. It's going to happen.
I got a question for the ladies. What is the girl code like when it comes to, like, let's say you meet a guy and he got it going on, right? But he's in a relationship. He's not married, but he's in a relationship, right? But y'all hit it off. You think he's the perfect guy. You think y'all got amazing chemistry. Is it against the code for you to try to secure that man for yourself, even though he's in a relationship, but he's not married to that woman? If you see anything that's like, oh, I don't think that they'll last. Like, is it against the girl code for you to try and get that man for yourself?
Absolutely. Because the same way you got him is the same way you're gonna lose him.
He wasn't married though.
It don't matter. He was in a relationship still. And in a relationship, you know, people call themselves being committed, even just at a boyfriend, girlfriend level. So I feel like that's up to him to completely leave that situation alone first. And if he wants to start something with you and be, you know, committed to you eventually, let him initiate that, because women tend to rush things. Like, a man is gonna never move too fast for her. And then sometimes that back and forth stage with what they already have going on goes back and forth. He's forever gonna play, like, he's gonna play both sides for a very long time.
But what if he's not going to cheat on her, and you don't want him to cheat on her, but you still want him for yourself and you want him to leave her? Is that still against the even if he's just like, you know what, I don't think I want to be with her anymore. You know, maybe you know, I've been with her for a long time and I don't plan on marrying her. Like if he told you he didn't plan on marrying her, how would that change things?
I don't think that would change anything because he's still in a relationship with her. Whether he get married or not, like that doesn't change anything. He still has association with her. So
But
I
if he
don't think
tells you as a man, like, yo, I'm with this woman right now, but I do not plan on marrying her, but I
Then
want
why?
to get married. A lot of
My
people
question
be,
is why?
maybe they
Why would?
live together, maybe they live together, maybe, you know, maybe he is just now realizing this, you know. But what would you know, what y'all do in that situation?
yeah, I'm not. Like, there's no reason for me to even indulge in that situation because to me, he lives with her. He's with her in a relationship. To me, he's basically a married man.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all all agree?
What?
No, I think for me, it would be like, okay, he's expressed interest. He don't want to be with this person. Then as a man, make the moves and do what you got to do, and then holler at me, right? It's like if you're a man or even a woman in this situation, you gotta do what you gotta do because you've already decided this is if your ultimate goal is marriage as a person, right? And you express yes, you want to get married, you gotta bounce and make it known. Like you just saying it ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta be about it, right? That's just like somebody telling me, "Oh, I'm a drug dealer and I want to get out the game." Well, holler at me when you get out the game, right? It's like make the moves you gotta make and
Okay.
don't just talk about it, be about it. So I think that's something where it's like later down the road, if he actually make the moves and y'all want to talk, that's whatever. Or for anybody, it is like, all right, you recognize that it ain't gonna work. Now you gotta go
Mhm.
do what you gotta do.
Now, Rose, is it against girl code if he breaks up with her for you?
Um. Ooh, that's a tough question. If he
You beat
breaks
that
up with
down, man.
her for me, I still think that's one of those things where how you got him, that's how you gonna lose him because he didn't leave that relationship because he just didn't want to be in that relationship. He left for me.
He thought he found his soulmate.
I don't do I think it's against the girl code? No, but I would still feel away though.
Mm.
Because you're leaving
Well,
a situation because of somebody else, not because
That's a
you.
majority of men, though. A majority of men are actually only leaving. I'm just saying from experience, what I've seen with family and friends. I've seen a majority of them leave not because not well one they're staying with the person that they're with because they don't want to be alone. A lot of people have never been without talking to anybody for any period of time. It's actually kind of rare to find someone who's like, my phone is dry. I'm not talking to someone. I'm not taking nobody out on dates. I'm not entertaining no one. I have yet to personally see it happen.
I've seen it, but
It's
all right,
rare
hold on.
though.
I got one more question, y'all, before the night over. Can you outgrow someone you love?
I think so. I definitely think so because I look at a lot of relationships that were formed in like the teens and early 20s and now they're 30s and 40s. I think when your expectations, your demands, your wants, they're going to change because a lot of people like myself, things that I wanted in my 20s, I want different in my 30s and I'm probably going to want different in my 40s. And if we're not growing together and we don't align in our wants and needs and standards and morals, then of course we're going to outgrow each other because we're not growing together.
I think that's a poor excuse to leave somebody. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like a retired excuse. I
I
ain't gonna
mean,
hold you.
that wasn't the question for leaving somebody. What was the question again? Well,
Hold
Can
on.
you leave someone? Can you
You
use the
outgrow
excuse
somebody.
Yeah, can you outgrow someone
outgrow?
you love?
Right, you can outgrow them, but you got to understand people still stay in those relationships and marriages. And guess what? They're miserable because
No,
they're
but
not they're not
go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry, go
compatible.
ahead.
Right. Yeah,
But
they're not.
when you hear the word outgrow, more 9 out of 10, she left that person. Oh, I don't think men use that kind of language. I outgrow her. I don't. When I hear outgrow, it's usually a woman explaining why she left her husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right, but what I'm saying is even if they don't say it, they still feel it. They still experience it. They know they shouldn't be in that relationship anymore. They know
So,
that's not the woman for them because that woman is not
Even a
catering to
marriage rose.
even in
so,
a
so
marriage.
you're
I feel
telling
like you
me,
can outgrow somebody.
Also, the
Absolutely.
so
vows
you
don't
tell,
mean nothing because y'all can
so you
outgrow.
tell,
No,
so you're
let me
telling me you was with this person for 10, 15, 17, 20 years, because that's what I hear a lot on the internet a lot. 15, 20 years. Some way, somehow, after 20 years, I outgrew my husband. Really, nigga? Like, really? Did that even make sense?
I
right,
think
but
it
what
depends. It wasn't
Zero
that what
sense.
power was about. Power was literally about allegedly a man outgrowing a woman because she wanted him to stay the same and he wanted to progress past where they came from.
Did you
Isn't that
say
the belief
power?
of
But
power?
most guys don't live in the
Did she say
woman though.
power?
Across the
Yeah,
board.
Yeah.
TV shows, bro. When we
Come on,
already know
bro.
the
No,
media.
that no, no, no. That was a good analogy. That was a good analogy.
No,
It's a
I
but
think
TV
isn't that?
show.
I'm not saying that
it's
happens
not.
to men
It's
and women,
we
but
understand it's a TV show, but the storyline of what she's trying to convey is on point.
right. So I think it just depends on what do you mean by outgrowing, right? Do people change their moral standards, right? I've seen it where here's one of the reasons I've seen people who are two different religions get married, and then somewhere around the late 30s or 40s, one person becomes more religious, or they both become more religious, and they're separate things, and now there's a clash, especially when there's children involved. I've seen, differences of lifestyle. Literally, some people in the game got out the game and the lifestyle changed. And then it was like, well, what we going to do now? Right. And I've seen that for men and women, women who were wild sexually in the beginning, threesomes, all of that. They get to their late 30s, they don't want to do that no more. The man like,
Well,
wait, hold on. We was wild, and what was wrong with that? I've seen people have open relationships that want to close it. Like I've seen a number, and this is people I actually know. I've seen a number of things where you could quote unquote say people have outgrown each other. I think for the most part, though, like men don't use the verbiage as someone said. But I also think when people say men don't leave, I think men do stuff to get women to leave them so they don't seem like the bad guy, is what I've actually seen, unfortunately, in a number of situations. They'll let their
I don't know
cheating
about
be.
that.
There's been men who have never. They may have cheated, but they never let that cheating come to their doorstep. They pick a
You-
ratchet. They have a baby on somebody. They do things. Even we just brought up Christy and Desmond. Desmond told Christy he wanted out of their marriage, and she's like, "No, let's try to work it out." Da, 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 da. He went and cheated on her, and he knew, and she filed expeditiously as soon as she found that out, just so he could say, "Well, I didn't leave." He could have just left her when he said he wanted to leave instead of going to cheat. He could have stayed
The
10 toes
thing
down.
is,
I understand you don't want to break up this
the
marriage, but I'm telling you I'm done and I'm leaving. He didn't have to cheat on her.
the
Nobody has to do that.
the thing is that most guys stay even when they're not happy because most likely they're on the hook.
they
They
stay
either
and
want to be
cheat
paying
though.
child support, huh?
They stay and cheat. They ain't staying faithful. Staying
Because
Yo,
true.
y'all
yo,
don't
yo,
put
y'all,
us back.
y'all
So
need to stop that cheating thing is kind of lame. Y'all need to stop with the cheating thing because men and women cheat at the same rate, literally at the
Well,
same rate.
that
So
doesn't
don't make
make
it
it
seem like
not
I just
cheating
nick.
though.
And actually, hold on, time out. Actually, women cheat more than men.
Okay, but
If we want to keep it 100,
Blanco, and that's fine. But we're saying it's they still cheat, whether it's men or women. They're gonna
but
cheat.
they don't
Nobody.
leave because they're going by the religious thing that y'all like to preach. Talk about you want a God-fearing man, right? I could have swear that you're supposed to stay when it's good and bad, right? What happened to you endure the whole relationship? You
Wait,
see,
Well,
it
y'all
that's
don't
wasn't
even.
about leaving, was it? It was just, can you
no.
outgrow
I don't know what Blanco listening to.
someone?
No,
That
because
could be
when
the
they
part.
outgrow, no, and the reason why I'm saying that, darling, is because when they outgrow situation when the outgrow quote come out, it's literally when you already left the man or the man
Exactly.
left the woman. That's what I'm
I
already.
got what you were
When y'all
saying,
say those
bro.
words,
They know what you
when
talking
y'all
about.
say those words, their relationship is over. Y'all already left the man for 6 months, a year, and people is asking you,
They
"Hey, hold
left
on, what happened in your
mentally.
relationship?" Yeah, no, listen, that's what happened. What happened in the relationship? Oh, I outgrew my man because I got a promotion at work or some dumb shit that grows in your brain, and you want to say it to the panel. That's what I'm already saying it this way.
That's what it is. All that
Okay,
vow
what
stuff they was
reason?
talking about, them
What
vows don't mean nothing because they outgrew somebody.
Nobody
what,
said.
what reason do you have to? What reason do you have to use that quote? I outgrew my man.
But let me say this, y'all. Let me interject, and I'm gonna kind of be the middleman. In a relation, well, not even in a relationship, but in life, people are gonna grow, right? So when you find somebody that get married at 18 and 20, in the process of being married, you get in routine. You're gonna evolve for the good or the bad. So that's what they mean by outgrowing. It's just an aspect of them evolving and growing as an individual. That's all they're talking about, and that's all they mean. And sometimes people, when they evolve apart. They don't evolve together. And so that's where the conflict comes in at. And then sometimes if you don't go through counseling, or if y'all don't really have those serious conversations that bridge the relationship back together, is bound to head toward divorce. It's not even a question about it.
Oh yeah. So basically what I'm saying, like I said, them vows don't mean nothing.
No, they definitely mean something.
No, it's not that they don't mean.
Not if you getting a divorce over outgrowing somebody, they didn't mean nothing. You took vows in front of the Most High.
Listen, I understand.
Now, I'm not talking to you, Trey. I'm just talking to the sisters.
Well, I'm just speaking in general, but I understand what you're saying. But I'm not gonna say they don't mean nothing. But I think just people, if it comes to the point where they try to work it out and they keep trying to work it out, then it's not right, but it happens.
It's not right, but okay, I got you.
Real quick.
We're not saying it's right. We're just saying the reasons why it happens.
Real quick, like actual hard, like direct examples. What does irreconcilable differences mean then?
That's a good question.
It means something different from everybody.
For everybody, because honestly, I know someone who filed that, and the real reason was actually cheating, but they didn't want to put that on their marriage certificate.
It's just like, it's just like you got some dude. I mean, you got some people. It's just like you got some people that accept cheating, and they'll take somebody back. You got some people, if you cheat, it's a deal breaker, right? And that goes for men anyway. That's just like me. You don't even have to sleep with a nigga. If you text a nigga, I'm done. If you answer a phone call, I'm done.
Trey top his every night.
Well, I swear to God, bro,
that's a man for you. That's a man though.
But the same person that said he got to cheat on his girl to make sure she love him for real.
Yeah, life and fair, baby. Life and fair.
Hey, Becca. Hey, Becca. What is the other? What is
they showing how these vows don't mean nothing. What's the brother name? Poppy. I'm leaning with Poppy. The Poppy talking on tonight.
Call that man Poppy, man. Call him Blanco, man.
Man, this is language, bro. I ain't on that.
Call that man Blanco.
Man, that's that man name on there. What you gonna
be? No, it's not, man. He need to change it, man.
Wait, anyway,
he need to change his name. That's his. He wrote that name, not me.
Yeah, Samson, go ahead, and I'll say what I said.
What you about to say?
I was gonna ask Becca. So, from the standpoint of cheating, because I know how y'all feel about cheating. If the situation, because most situations have a causality. If the causality of the cheating has anything to do with something that you're not doing as a partner and a wife, we've already established, all of us on this panel have established that cheating is not okay. We're not saying it's okay.
Right.
We have all said it's not okay.
It is okay.
You, Blanco, stop, because
It is okay for the man and that ass.
Blanco,
get you a couple of girls, bro.
I don't believe that's okay, Sam. So we are grown enough to. That's what he believes. Keep going.
And this is why that queen told you put some bass on your voice, because you on this one-on-one bullshit, bro.
Blanco is single.
Wait, can you let Samson finish? Go ahead, Samson.
I was just gonna say if that is the premise and that's the
The girl.
causality, the girl, right? Is there any justification for the cheating? And if so, if the answer is no, there's absolutely no justification for cheating in that circumstance. What is something that a man can do to punish his woman if she's not holding up her end of the bargain in a marriage or relationship?
Okay, me personally, what one, I say cheating is a no offense, personality flaw. It's a morality issue, right? So to me, it's never an acceptable thing, right? Now, now for me personally, I think removing your presence is actually the best option in that case, right? If
Now, when
you
you say
talk to
remove your presence, are you saying leave the relationship, or are you saying leave the house and go to the hotel and stay there for a couple of days? What you mean when you say remove your
like,
presence?
so the first step for me would be, of course, discussion, right? Therapy is going to be my first issue. Like, you know what I mean? Discussing the issue with the person, saying, look, I'm not happy in this. I got issues with this. We need to go to therapy. If they decline therapy, then be like, okay, well, in this instance, I'm going to have to remove myself from the household, right? I'm going to get an apartment or do whatever. And when you're ready to work on this, you holler at me. And if you're not ready to work on this, set timeline. If you're not ready to work on this in 3 months, 6 months, whatever your timeline is, then we're going to have to talk about like permanent separation, which is going to lead to divorce. And honestly, standing on business and doing what you just said, like you was going to do, is one way that a woman be like, oh my God, he really moved out. He really did this. He really did that. And if they want to actually be with you, they going to snap back real fast. If they don't, if you remove yourself and someone doesn't respond with your demands, right, and they're legit demands, they likely don't want to be with you. And that's why they stop doing the things that they know were deal breakers for you. If just assuming that you haven't done nothing, right? Let's just say that you actually real solid and you doing everything you supposed to doing. You still all those love languages, you still stroking all of them. You like, yeah, and you stroking it, right? You doing everything you supposed to do. You paying the bills, you protecting, you providing, you know, taking her out, y'all spending quality time together, all of that, right? If you're doing all of that and you really know you're doing it, and somebody stops doing something and you try to work it out and they're not compliant, they want to leave. But there's the good girl, bad, you know, good guy syndrome. Oh, I don't want it to be my fault. That's just me personally. But I'm like, cheating is below me personally, right? I'm not going to debase myself to prove anything to somebody. And if I'm really not happy, like I said, I'm going to go through the steps and then remove myself. And we can just call it quits if you want to call it quits. Because obviously, if I'm telling you what my needs are and they haven't, like, it's nothing crazy, and somebody doesn't want to comply, what else can you do other than remove yourself?
All right, so I have a question. Because we keep going to the cheating thing when it comes to the men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does the word cheating, does it have different definitions for everybody?
I think so.
So what is cheating?
I thought it was if you doing any type of sexual act,
right,
with somebody that ain't your wife.
No, you didn't think that, Sam, because that ain't true.
I didn't think that. What I think cheating is.
It ain't gotta be no sexual act. It could be anything. Now,
No. That's
what?
some shit ass will come up with. Don't put that on me.
Wait. Well, okay. When you say sexual, do you mean sexual in nature? Like, oh, y'all sending sexy pics? Does that count as sexual?
Shit, sexy.
Kissing, holding hands.
Of course.
All that shit.
I'm just clarifying.
If you a wife and you sending a picture to it,
all of that.
Or
you ain't a wife.
Are you a husband that you sending a picture to another lady?
I said
Stop
if you a
projecting,
wife,
Rose.
look at Rose on the defense. I
Please
said
stop
if you a
projecting.
wife and you sending pics to somebody, you cheating.
We know that when the man
You gotta
cheats,
relax,
it's wrong,
Rose.
bro.
Don't be trying to redefine cheating and then try to throw that on me.
Yeah, I say that's AI.
No,
I say that wasn't me.
Anything that you're doing with the opposite sex that you have to keep away from your partner or hide, that is cheating. Because women, we don't have to be in the bed with somebody to cheat. We could be getting just a guy to listen to us consistently. It's an emotional tie to him. That's cheating.
So like,
You're only
so
supposed
like
to.
work husbands, right?
Yeah, that could be considered a form of cheating. Absolutely.
So
If
when
you
we
know, if
go
you
ahead.
know you, if you know you taking y'all taking y'all lunch break together every day, strategically, consistently. He calling your phone, make sure, hey, you made it home. Hey, you on your way to work? You want me to bring you something to work? Y'all laughing and talking. I done seen wives get grabbed by the waist at work.
Oh
She walked
no.
past, grabbing her by the waist, make sure she
Is
don't
this the
see
same woman
nothing.
that said women don't be cheating like that?
I didn't say
You
that. I
sound
didn't
like
say that.
you sound
I
like a
said,
very experienced talk right there, Rose. Like, damn, like that sounds
what y'all
very specific.
so I work at a hotel. So I'm around a lot of couples and I'm around a lot of married men that travel.
Mm.
I don't see their wives with them a lot. I see the side chicks with them a lot. So I see these
You a
things.
snitch, Rose. I don't trust you.
I mean,
You
it's
can
for
trust her to
conversational
tell on you,
purposes. Like,
Blanco. That's what you can trust. She
Yeah,
gonna
Oh,
trust
I
her to
get
be
you.
what she is.
trust her to be
I
who she
get you
is.
fired. Make no mistake about it. You fuck my home, your ass gonna be working at McDonald's, nigga. I promise. I got points on that. I got points on that hotel. Let's see who they're gonna pick, me or you. They can replace you.
The reason why Bongo, you wild. But the reason why I brought that up, right? Because we go to cheating, right? But when we say a man cheat, the assumption always is that he went and slept with somebody. It's not, oh, he was talking to his work husband, but they didn't do anything sexually. But then you're like,
Correct.
oh yeah, that too. But on the other side, because I've seen that, especially at my job, the work husband thing, like, is that considered cheating? I consider that cheating. So it's
mhm.
like we can't sit there and act like, oh, when men cheat, yeah, this, that, and the third. Like, that's crazy. Like, also, you giving attention to another person, just like what Samson was talking about. Like, if it got to the point where, like, hey, the guy's doing all this stuff, but you're giving your attention to some other man, is that emotional cheating?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's emotional cheating.
Absolutely.
That's the
I
wild
think
part. That's
cheating.
why I was asking this question. My
Yes.
fault, Blanco. Go ahead.
I think cheating for a man is paying the next bitch rent or paying some sort of bill over there, like a car note or cell phone bill. That's it.
Oh God.
That's cheating. That's for real. I'm just trying to educate you girls. Man, if that
I
man,
mean, that's not
if
most
that
men
man
do.
paying bills at the side bitch house, that's flat out cheating. That's
Oh,
it.
oh, Blanco. I got a question for you then. I got a question for you then. So, if how you feel about dudes that just give women money on dates? Just dates. They go on dates, and you just $200 here, $300 there, and his justification of that, his justification for that is he got so much money. He don't know what to do with it. He just it's nothing to him. It's small change. And these women be investing in him. So because they invest in him, they do little things like that. When he takes them on dates, he just toss them $500, $600. He just throw the money out there. And they don't sleep together. Nothing. What you feel about
He's
that?
trying to he's trying to impress the queen, and he's trying to pretty much he preparing for the pussy, man. That's all he doing, bro. Think about it. If he do that with Rose, he gonna turn around and do that with who else is over here? Okay, I'm on the phone. I can see. Uh, let me see. With Becky, he gonna do with every girl. So you're not special if he give you $200. So every time he take a girl on a date, he just preparing for the pussy. Now she's wide open. She gonna call her best friend. Oh my God! Guess what? Tyrell just gave me $200, girl. He's the winner. Yes, finally. I've been fucking with his bums. Guess what? He's setting you up for the bend over very soon. He gonna do
That's
the
the bait.
same thing that the next guy do.
That's how you feel? All right. I'm gonna
It's
start with
weird.
the
It's weird a man giving a woman money on the first date, bro. Like that's hey, I don't I respect the game because I'm like, listen, man, somebody got to do it. As long as it ain't me, I'm good. You know what I mean? As long as it ain't me, I'm good. If y'all want to go ahead and do that, hey, go ahead. The game is the game. And I wouldn't blame the women either. That's a lick.
Man, these men be playing a dangerous game, bro.
Yeah. Paying, like giving women matter of fact, hold on, Samson, hold on. You got that from that. It's a guy that going viral for that. They call him Papi Chulo, bro. He be on a lead channel. He does that. He does that kind of shit. I don't
You
believe
didn't
him, bro.
see
I
our
think
stream last night, Blanco?
no, I was moving around last night.
Yeah, we did a whole show last night about him.
About
Which one is popping too low, Trey?
light skinned dude. He's like in Miami, I
Nah, he
think.
ain't
Out of
light
Miami.
skinned, but you know what I mean?
He want the one with the dreads, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we did a
Not the one that said that stepfathers are a great thing to the society. When he
Yeah,
be on, he was on the panels with 8 at the table and all that.
He said he only hangs out with women, only women. The only people he hangs out with.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of women will say that's a good thing, but they'll never trust a man like that.
He just
Pander.
feeding his fan base, bro. That's all he doing, bro. He's kind of like going back to Derrick Rose, babe. Like, yo, when I got to the internet like about 3 years ago, bro, on YouTube, man, like it only took me 5 minutes to know what the fuck he was doing. I'm like, nigga, you capping at this point. When he was calling fat, ugly women beautiful and they deserve a doctor, all this shit, like, nigga, you lying at this point, nigga. You going with the line so big, nigga, that you like now you put it in my face, bro. Like, you capping, gang. Like, come on, bro. And guess what? Derrick Rose had like 3 hoes, nigga, plus a wife. That nigga was out here on demon time.
He was smashing.
And guess what? He was doing God's work. I commend him for that.
Yo, hey, he's wow.
See that BS Blanco be on.
You know why? You know why? Because look, hold on, time out. Hold on. Derrick Rose is the prototype of what most women said on all this dating show. Tall, dark, and handsome. What makes you think that you're going to be the only woman messing with that man, yo, with a pocket full of money?
That's what I never understood. When women,
Hey, Blanco, you need to make sure you hold him accountable though, because when his wife put out that video and he got exposed for cheating, he didn't have no bass in his voice at all, and he dark skinned.
But not D-Rose.
But guess what, Samson? Guess what? I don't know if you heard that part. The wife knew. She was part of the game. She knew.
Derrick Jackson. Not Derrick Rose.
You know what? If you
man, I was wondering why he kept saying D Rose.
Not D
But baby, if you think about it, right? Think about it. Most women that jump on, and I'm talking about on the internet, right? They describe literally the same man over and over, right? Guess what? It's only a very small amount of niggas that fit that description, right? What make you think that you're going to be the only one? If all of you are literally like trying to get with the same guy, he gonna put you in the rotation, fam. Can you blame him? Can you blame him, Rose?
Blame him for what? Cheating?
Yeah. Because he wasn't always popular. You gotta remember
options.
Wait, no, you gotta remember though.
He was married, right?
He was married before he became famous. He was not popping until he started on social media and started to get notoriety. Yeah. And then he started the cheating. He was not initially doing that because he did not have the attention.
Do you think he not one of the ones?
Do you think he waited till he got some fame and money to cheat on his wife?
You think he was waiting to do that?
She right. No, she right about that. She not lying. She right about that.
He was cheating before. I'm sorry.
No. But Trey, let me ask you this, Trey. Let me ask you this.
That nigga didn't get no motion until he started getting attention from women on social media, my nigga.
Yo, Trey. I'm pretty sure. Yo, Trey. Take the money away. Take the money and the internet fame away. And put Derrick Rose in your local neighborhood.
His name Derrick Jackson.
He keeps
What is his name? What is his name, dude?
Jackson.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Right. Yo, listen. Put that nigga in your local neighborhood, bro. No money.
Would think he's corny like Russell.
No money, no fame. Don't you think women still would give him the pussy, bro? A lot of women.
Yeah, for sure. Now, yeah, for sure.
All right then.
No.
That's my
I'm
point.
talking about back then. He wasn't. Think about Russell, right?
How do you
We don't
Russell
know what he
without
was
the
doing.
money and without
Hold
the
on,
We
how do
wouldn't
fame.
y'all
know,
know that?
baby.
Hold on.
We
How do
wouldn't
y'all
know
know
if he
that?
was
The
cheating.
reason we know that because he didn't have no motion, my nigga. What you mean?
What you mean when we already said niggas that ain't got
We
no motion
assuming.
be the ones piping everybody?
Bro, listen, bro. Listen. Well, I'm
No.
going
I'm
off
not
his
saying
track
he
record, bro.
look.
He even said it himself. What are y'all
Yeah.
talking about? I
I
listened to
don't know.
that's just like Moneybag Yo, right? That
Mario
nigga
didn't
that
have
had,
hoes before the fame.
I seen who that nigga took to the prom.
Yes, Mario did not have hoes
That
before
nigga
the
didn't have no motion, my nigga, till he got
his
money. Like,
mouth.
come on, my nigga.
Correct.
Y'all
His
need to
first
stop
baby mama
playing, my
big as
nigga.
a motherfucker.
Come on.
Mario did not have motion, but he was cheating on her though. He wasn't cheating on her with baddies, but he was definitely cheating on her.
Understand, nigga. I'm talking about the quality of women that he had.
Yeah, he was cheating on her with the women that was basically like his baby mama.
So I'ma judge you based off that, nigga. Just because you got money now, that's just like his girl now just cheated on him.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all didn't know Moneybag Yo girl cheated on him?
Ari with
Yeah,
Lil
Yeah,
Baby.
Ari.
Ari
Ari
shit.
with Lil
Yeah,
Baby.
with little baby.
But
Yeah,
that's what
I
she
already,
is, though. Respect
I mean,
that
but
for
it
that was
what
don't
she is.
matter,
Ari,
nigga.
industry bitch.
It don't matter,
Ari's a
nigga.
hood
He
rat,
supposed to
bro.
be. He shouldn't have chosen, and then he act. And you know, I'm not gonna say he act like. Let me take that back. But I'm just saying that dudes
He
get to a
did
certain
choose her.
level and feel like they untouchable, and that ain't the truth.
It's mostly like those you know how they do on YouTube with the couples channels, and they start off strong because they start off humble, and you know they got the couple thing, and they going, they making the videos, and they grinding, and then usually the demise ends up with one or two of them getting the money going to their heads, and one of them end up cheating, and then they have to do a video about that, then they end up doing separate channels. And money
The thing
change
is,
people
don't matter.
sometimes.
It don't matter if the man got money or not, bro. Like, think about it. Like Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the baddest man on planet Earth when it comes to that football field, man. Most white girls find that man good looking, 7-time champion. He got all kind of records. And guess what? His beautiful wife gave up that pussy to a nigga that fucking is a karate instructor, nigga. Think about
That's
that.
facts.
That don't matter.
Jujitsu.
That money shit don't matter. That nigga was
It
a
don't.
winner on the field, off the field, 300 millions, the baddest motherfucker on the football field. And guess what Giselle did? I want this karate nigga to fucking drop kick on my pussy. Bye, nigga.
He didn't do
Bye.
the right. He didn't have the right kind of highlight reel. I bet he
Blanco,
had
it was jujitsu. We had to
The same
Yeah.
thing. It doesn't matter. He's a karate ass nigga, man. A nigga that teach karate to kids. This nigga even got a full-time job, nigga. This nigga was throwing kicks at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Nah, he was a trainer.
And you know why, Trey, that
personal
happened?
trainer?
Because
I thought he was her personal trainer.
no, to the kids. No, it was to the kids because he been teaching the kids for like 8 years.
Well, I know he
It's
was
the
training
time.
somebody at their house for sure. He was a
Yeah, the
jiu-jitsu
kids.
trainer. But the thing
The
is
kids.
this, that she wanted Tom Brady to not play that last year, and Tom Brady was like, I want to keep playing.
But Trey, that's the
Next thing we
excuse.
know, voila, magic.
That's the excuse, Trey. She was already giving up the pussy to the karate guy.
I can believe it.
It's the excuse. It's all you gotta understand the queens, bro. The queens always gonna have an excuse in their backpack, and they're gonna use it. That's what the whole
Blanco, that was publicly known though. That was a public thing about that she wanted him to retire and focus on their family and not play their last year. That was public.
Yes, I
Shit,
give
she
you
wasn't
that. But you
focused on the
telling
family.
me, but you telling me she couldn't wait for football season is literally 4 months. I know it's training camp and all of that, so you gotta add another 2-3 months, right? You telling me that it was too much for this queen to wait 6-8 more months?
Evidently, that's what it was.
No, nigga.
You think
That
she did it on
karate nigga was making her pussy moist, and then she used her little what is it? What is the she put pressure on the man so he can quit. He say no because she knew he was going to say no, man. I love my football. And guess what happened? She went and messed with the karate kid. That's what happened, bro.
Giselle. So I mean, the truth of the matter is that I personally think her choice in person was on purpose. I think that was a big FU to Tom. She's one of the hottest supermodels in the world, and she had been for a while. And I think when Tom decided to be Tom, she was like, okay, and I'm gonna show you I'm Giselle, and I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And she purposely chose someone like that. She could have actually moved on with somebody, substantial, but I think she did it on.
Well, she was already she richer than Tom Brady, so
correct. That's what I'm saying. I think she did it on purpose. That's why everything about the occurrence gives. I'm going to hurt you.
Vindictive.
Vindictive. Correct.
So she
But
outgrew
she's still
him.
with that dude, ain't she?
No. She been had money, bro. She had money before she met Tom Brady.
Correct.
Yeah, I know she had money. I said she's still with the instructor though.
Yeah, that I know of.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was vindictive then. She just really liked dude.
He put a baby in her, bro. Homeboy put a baby. She like 40 something.
Oh, so that ain't vindictive. She just like she was getting. Yeah.
I ain't know they were back together. I ain't know they were still.
Hold on, they had a baby.
I think.
I don't think they had no baby.
No, Google it real quick. I could have sworn I heard that. I'm like 80. I'm 85% sure. He put a baby on her, bro. Yo, homeboy, secure his future, man. That's what you do.
Nah, I don't remember that.
That's what you do, nigga. Hey, fellas, get you a rich bitch, nigga. That's how you fix their problem.
She had a baby.
You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose your shit.
Yeah, they got
get you a rich bitch.
They got a baby.
There you go.
So it ain't that, Becky. She just was. She went for the dude. That's just who she rocked with.
Dang, I did not know she had a baby. Dang.
So she outgrew Tom Brady?
So to his point, it don't matter about the money.
Money, bro. Money, how can I explain this?
She gonna go.
Most women don't care about money like they claim on the internet, bro. However, I would tell my son, I would tell my nephews, my cousin, hey, fam, make sure you have your money together because at some point, whatever girl you get with, they're gonna pop a baby for you, and you wanna have some bread for the kids and to take care of whatever's around. You see what I'm saying? But most girls don't care about money like they claim, bro. That's a lie, my nigga. You know how I know? Most guys that fuck on them are broke, nigga. That's how I know. 90% of the niggas that be inside their pussy are broke or paycheck to paycheck ass niggas, bro. That's how I know, bro. They just say that he need to make 200,000 every 2 week bullshit because it sounds good. It sounds good on the internet. You see what I'm saying? Oh, my pussy's valuable. I need that $200,000 nigga. Man, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, that's the one they want to be.
You don't even know what that nigga look like.
Behind closed doors, they getting cracked.
Bro, okay, let me ask you a question, fellas. How many times have women asked you how much money you make in your entire lifetime? I don't get those questions. I just don't.
I've never been asked.
Exactly.
That's a good question. I can't
I've
think
never
of too
been
many
asked.
times.
What's the question? I couldn't hear.
How many times a woman have asked you that you that you mess with, how much money you make or what you got on your bank account? How many times any woman asked you?
Never had that specifically. You getting real specific now. I ain't never had that.
Yeah, never. I've never had that
Only
either.
time a woman asked me that she was like in that I knew her. She was working on a blade. Like she was in that. She was out there like that. Like she trapping. That's what they call it.
Well, I'll be honest. I've never been.
Yeah.
I've never been
Sugar
asked
daddy,
that.
tricking and all that. Yeah, I'm not doing it, but that's all the time. You why you asking me that?
I've never been
Yeah,
asked
but don't get it twisted. They got different ways to know what you're working with because they ask you what do you do. You see what I'm saying? So they ask you what do you do and they go to Google and Google the thing real quick.
Nope, I'm asking directly.
Exactly right. But money is important, but not. Go ahead, boss.
My ex-wife, right? When I met her, I thought I did construction. And when I pulled up to her mama's house, her mama was like, that nigga don't do no construction.
Yeah, hey, that's what I do. Like when I was When
Hey,
I was
I pulled up in that 550 coupe. She was like, "Oh hell nah, he don't do no construction."
I used
How
to
Why
you
you
tell
don't
doing
even
women,
own a
it?
construction
why would I
company?
not?
You know what I'm talking about, Becca? Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I used to tell women like the job, the hustle or job that paid the less. That's what I do for a living.
So I do
Hey,
you.
wait, I got a question, Becca and Rose. So, do you guys
Yeah.
feel like, I know y'all talk about honesty being the best policy, but do you feel like if you make a certain amount of money or you in a certain tax bracket, if they ask those questions, not the exact question that Blanco asked, but if they ask questions along the line of, along the line of your career or what it is that you do specifically when it comes to monetary value, should you answer those questions truthfully if you are in that different tax bracket?
If it's a woman that you're dating and taking serious, yes, because as adults, I'm damn near asking credit score questions, income questions, all type of stuff because eventually we're planning to have a life together. This ain't why we 19 and 20 and 21 where that type of stuff don't matter. We ain't talking about getting matching J's. We talking about getting cars and houses with each other.
But Rose, if this guy got his shit together, 9 out of 10, this man got a good credit score. You don't
And
kind of have to ask that at all.
That don't mean that, Blanco. That's not true. Nah,
Yeah,
that's
not
not true, bro.
necessarily.
I ain't gonna lie, Blanco. I know a lot of
So
niggas that
so
got good
so
money,
so
pretty
you're
trash
telling me,
from the street.
okay? I'm talking about what is more probable. When a man got his shit together, don't you think he gonna have more like gonna have credit score and all that shit like
But when you
in
say
order?
shit together, what do you mean, Blanco?
Yeah, what you mean? You
Meaning
can have a
meaning
crib
that
and
he
all
had
that. Your credit could be messed up.
Nigga can have a
Yeah, cause
meaning
listen, let me tell you
meaning
something, Blanco.
meaning that
Growing up, all my niggas, we was in the, we was in the street. We had plenty of paper, nigga, but no credit score.
no, I give you that Trey. I give you that. However, that's the minority of men. Most men is not on the street because I'm from the street too. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
We using cash. We're using cash. But however, you talking from the minority point of view, right? Most men are got a 9 to 5. You're gonna have some other men that got their landscaping company, plumbing company. You see what I'm saying? What's what I'm saying? I'm going to assume that Rose is talking to a guy that got his shit together. Am I right or wrong, Rose? The
You're
guys that
correct.
okay, the two guys you guys what they do you know what they do?
Oh, the
Can
guys
you
that
hear me,
I'm, yeah,
Rose?
yeah, absolutely. I know
Yeah,
their career field, absolutely.
And you know both their
there you
credit
go.
scores too?
No, not the credit score is their career field. I
I'm gonna
hold on,
say,
but
damn, they
I
taking it
don't
too
Are they
far.
because
hold on, Rose. Don't go hold on. You go moving too fast, man. Shout out to my nigga Ali. You're moving too fast. Do they own home?
One of them do, one of them has an apartment.
Okay. Do they drive nice, decent car? Nice, decent car.
Yeah,
Is the finances in order from what you're seeing?
from what I see, yes.
Have they been in the particular job for 3+ years or career,
Yes.
whatever they got going on?
Yes.
For the most part, that guy right there going to have his credit score in order. He's gonna have a little nice little saving. For the most part, is it 100%? Of course, no. Nothing is 100%. But for the
But
most part, 7 out of 10, those guys going to have the low credit score bullshit that you ask in order. There is
but
no way
Blanco,
around it.
nah, that's not true because
Okay,
I know
I'm
some
willing to
guys
hear you.
they could be driving a really nice car and they paying
Mm-hmm.
$2,000 a month on it because their credit is burnt. Like their
interest rate.
Mm-hmm.
APR so high, their mortgage could be high. It could be anything. That doesn't mean your credit score is together. Like I know people that have all the money in the world, but they don't know how to manage their money.
And I'm willing to concede to that. You see what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
but but when I ask you those questions, for the most part, that mean that you just described and you told me you say yes for the most question I asked, they're going to have that together. You see what I'm saying? And
No,
credit score, you should be hang on credit score, darling. You can literally boost your credit score in 9 months. Literally. With 3 credit cards. That's all you need.
it's true.
And pay your bills on time. It's
You
not that hard.
can. You can, but the fact is, most don't know that. A lot don't know that, and they haven't done it yet. Because if they did know that, they would have done it.
So to that statement, how come you don't know their credit score?
And that's what I was about to say because Har brought up a good point. I don't believe in asking questions prematurely. If you're not in a relationship and intentionally dating, and at a certain point in time, you shouldn't be. I don't believe you should be asking him like how much he makes, what's his credit score, or know too much about what's going on in his house because really it's none of your business. So I just think that's the
I
question
respect that.
yeah, that's a premature question.
But you will find out in your own way, right? Just because of possibly like what Blanco was saying, like, hey, he has his own house, he has a car, you know, like what he's wearing, where he's taking you out on dates, stuff like that. Correct?
Yeah, I would find out certain things in my own way. Yeah, yeah, I got to do my
You
research.
had me, then you lost me.
Yeah, I gotta know.
I
But
knew where Blanco was going with that.
at the same time, it's just certain
30K.
things that you're not going to be able to find out. Like his credit score, you're not going to be able to find out unless you ask him or he shows you.
If his credit score, if he showed you his credit score was bad, you would stop talking to him.
I wouldn't stop talking to him. I would help him because I've been there before. Like I had, money. I wasn't needing for anything financially, but my credit score wasn't where it even should have been for anything. So absolutely, I would help him.
This is why I show up in buckets. I'm sorry.
What you
You know
mean?
what's crazy, bro?
What's that mean?
You know,
I
what's
drive up in a
crazy?
bucket.
What's a bucket?
Yeah,
Like a broke down
a old
car,
car,
like a broke
a
down
old
old
car.
car.
Oh,
Hey,
we call
It's
it
not
that's
a.
how.
necessarily
Hey,
bro. The
Yeah,
funny part
they
is
judge a
that
man by the type of car he driving.
hey, I show up with a. I show up on a
no, but
motorcycle, bro. I get
that
judged
don't
all the
even
time.
that don't even matter, fellas, because you know what? I happen to have a car business. You know what I mean? And I usually buy just Hondas and Toyota Camrys, right? That's what I be driving to this girl house and shit, bro. 2014, 15 Hondas, bro. Fresh out of the option, nigga. That don't matter. Okay?
Thanks.
Don't let these queens gas you up, bro. No, they just saying that because I guess it feels good for them to say that. I pulled
To
up
say what?
on this queen's house on a 2015 since the same car that I just bought 30 minutes ago at the car option, the police option or the private option or Odessa. It doesn't matter. That she got the paper tag, nigga.
If okay, and you got some guys that rent fancy luxury cars just to drive up on a female as well. My thing is, if you gotta play with her mind as to what you have and what you don't have, that you're entertaining the wrong type of woman. You need to leave her
That's not
alone.
playing.
That's not
I
playing.
didn't.
We're just trying to
I
make sure that
understand.
that person doesn't have the wrong intentions.
Exactly. You got good character.
That's
You ain't paying attention to
That's not
stuff
what I
that don't
meant.
matter.
That's not what I meant, Rose. I mean, what I'm trying. The point that I'm trying to highlight is that don't matter. If she like you, you can pull up in the AMG 63 or a 2015 Honda. That's the only thing I'm trying to
That's the same
highlight here.
point he 30K making though. Like if she really rock with you, she gonna rock with you for the right reason, not cause of nothing, cause what you pulling
Right.
up in.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
not trying
not.
to trick you. This adds to my business. I buy these cars all the time. So I got to drive them to take them home and get detail and all that shit. And you called me, Rose. I pulled up on you on the same car I just bought. Like, who else gonna drive it? How the fuck I'm gonna get to your house? So you're gonna start talking to, oh my God, he got a 2015 Honda. Yeah, I got 7 of
No.
those at the lot. I got
I
like
don't
7 of
believe
those at
you,
the lot.
Rose.
Why?
Material things come
No,
and
I'm just
go, man.
talking.
I get what you're saying, Rose, in terms of presentation, but I mean, in terms on the man side, like you're saying, hey, we want to make sure that we're not dating the wrong person. So we have to see if this person likes us or they just like what we can possibly provide for them.
I can understand that to a certain extent. I can.
You should judge a man by the plan that he got, where he going. You know what I mean? When you go on a date, Rose, with a guy and Becky, right? You ask the guy, where you going? He's gonna tell you, I want to be here in 3, 5, 7, 10 years. Another way is how he treat his kids. Another way how he treat his mother. Our mother is the closest pure love that we all got.
I understand that, and I do ask those questions. I just think at this age, a lot of guys do want to come at you with what they're potentially doing, what they about to do, what they finna do. No, where are you in terms of that timeline according to that plan? Be
Right.
somewhere, have some motion already. We're not 19 and
Mhm.
20 anymore. So,
I
and
agree.
I
Yeah.
think we were talking about that too, dating potential. I'm not into dating potential anymore,
You
especially
from the
because
city?
I'm already coming potential.
Rose, you from the
But in
city?
your case, but in
Potential.
but in but in your
Rose, you
case,
know Bernie Mac from Chicago, right?
I know my sister grew up was very close with his niece. She's
You
gonna
know
she
they
was
was flat poor. His wife stayed with him.
but but Rose, in your
Oh,
They were
case,
okay.
both
the two guys
poor.
that you
when did they start
the
dating?
That's a good question. I want to say when they was younger, but I ain't sure.
It was
Right.
this
So
younger.
right. So her
Yeah,
expectations were not where a 30-year-old woman is. They were younger. She didn't expect him to have much. But
but they
as
was broke up until a long for a while.
right.
yeah,
Yeah, but as of
yeah, but
now, I
Rose,
said, hmm?
the two guys that you're talking to, right? You described these two guys like 10 minutes
Mm.
ago, right? And
Yeah.
you say out of your own mouth they doing well in life, right?
Yes.
That right there is a pure indication that those niggas give a fuck about their life. Niggas that care about their life, right? They going somewhere whether you in the picture or not. You just getting on the bus. You're not the boss, okay? Like Trey got his own business too, right?
Yes, sir.
Trey gonna be Trey. Trey gonna be Trey. Trey going to try to get to the top of the mountain, whether you in the picture or not. He would like to do it with you, right? So my,
Mm-hmm.
my point is that niggas that want to be successful, niggas that care about their life, they going to have motion. That's just what it is. They're going to have motion, and you it's gonna be very easy for you to know who you should attach to. And that's how I know you don't like those two Negroes either. That's how I know.
Thanks, Blanco.
Blanco staying on that neck. Goodness.
I was
Man, he
telling him,
won't let
Michael,
up.
you came blazing today. You done.
Jeez.
What's gonna happen?
No,
it
Rose is
ain't
my nigga, man. I just talking shit today, but that's my nigga.
I can't win.
What's up, August? I know you want to say something.
Rose, I hope
Oh
they ain't
shit.
watching this.
Yeah, y'all got a strong 26 minutes.
One told me I
I'm
can't even
going.
be on podcast no more. So
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep, y'all. It's been real.
Yeah, I'm giving y'all
Yeah, have a good night,
26
love.
minutes.
Good night, y'all.
Hey, I'm off
Take
tomorrow,
care.
so I can chill
You said you
if
can't
I'm
be
up
on
this late.
podcast no more.
yeah, he don't like y'all. He say Trey like a Derrick Jackson.
You say what? Nah, Trey don't have to stay up
Nah,
as
he
late as he used
insecure
to
because he
anymore.
over there paying for something he ain't committed to. He over there tweaking.
That was just his opinion from the outside. Not even from the outside looking in, just from the outside. So
What are y'all talking about?
I was telling them about the ultimatum I was giving. I got to stop doing podcasts because
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You lying to women and misleading them. So
Oh damn.
I told Trey about that as soon as it happened. But
You
to
misleading
me,
the queens?
yeah, that's what he said. So
Blanco, don't do that, fam.
That was funny. Oh, shit.
That's you misleading the
Once
queens.
I
again,
mean,
Trey. Once again, I got to say this for the crowd, for those people that just came in. Congratulations on you getting monetized. Now you're up on the up and up. So, hey man, I'm happy for you, brother.
Congrats,
Appreciate
man.
it, my boy.
Congrats,
We
bro.
Oh, Blue,
Congrats.
you monetized? That's what's up.
Yeah, it
that
came
just
through
happened.
today. Yeah, today.
Yeah, I was surprised to see the super chat. I was tripping. I'm like,
You
what's going
petty.
on?
Now
No,
you petty.
no.
This guy
I was
grinding, staying up to 4 in the morning, grinding, getting that. No congratulations. Oh, my bad. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but yeah, he was grinding. He was grinding,
yeah.
so he got it.
I'm proud of you, Blue. That's what's up.
Trey is right because women give other women terrible advice, yo. Terrible. That's how you know y'all no good friends, man.
Horrible advice.
Hey, stick
Yeah,
with
they know.
us. Stick with us.
When
You'll get married. You'll get married if you stick with us.
Yup.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, y'all
Not
always
them two
correcting
dudes
me. I'm
though. It ain't
taking.
gonna be one of them. I don't believe
Oh
it.
well, yeah, not these niggas. They thought pockets. That's different. To my us.
Oh, the placeholders. You're talking about the in
I,
between niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, them
I'll prepare.
niggas. Tell us when you can't be
I'll
on no
prepare you to
podcast.
be a wife, Rose. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare you.
You said you
Def-
don't
I'll coach.
what?
I'll
don't
coach you.
listen to Blanco either. That's another thought pocket.
I'm definitely not listening to Blanco. Blanco single.
Wow.
Blanco single
Really?
just like me.
Rose,
Because it's a benefit for us to be single. You the one getting benefit to get with a nigga like me, not me.
All right, Blanco.
He's telling you
I'm
how
dead
they
ass.
be. He's telling you how they
Relationship
be.
is for relationship for women and kids, baby. That ain't for us. Yo, if it was up to us, you would be a eternal girlfriend, nigga. You would be a girlfriend forever. We don't want to get married like that.
Mm.
Rose,
That's just us to place you.
when they say that women give terrible advice, it'll be like if I come to you and be like, "Oh, honey, why would you break up your happy family? He only hit you one time, or he only cheated one time." That's
The
terrible.
hitting part, I know down. I know down with the hitting part. I think most men gonna be like, nah, man, you cannot be hitting these
Nah,
bras like that. Yeah, like
not
most
with
men
the
gonna like
physical shit.
exactly right. The cheating part, I ain't gonna hold you. If Rose asked me, her boyfriend cheat on her, and she asked me what you should do, I'd be like, hey, man, go back. Who cares? Go back. Is that nigga paying the mortgage? Yes. If he paying the car note? Yes. He taking Junior to football practice? Yes.
Can
He
I tell
taking you
you,
ass to the Bahamas every now and then? Yes. All right, nigga. What else do you want?
But I feel
Blanco?
like that's for women that like to be bought, like they're
Oh
materialistic.
my fucking god.
I'm not. I don't care about if you could take me on trips consistently or put pocket change. Like I don't care about that.
That
I
wasn't
can
the point, Rose. That wasn't the
I
point.
see
The
what you're
point is
saying,
that
Rose, but
this
that ain't the
man
point he
doing
making though.
So can
He
I
he
need
ask you,
somebody
doing
that's responsible, taking
everything.
care of the family.
Yeah,
Blanco?
he
Can I?
doing everything. Hold on, baby. You can have it, and then you can have it. Sorry, baby. He doing pretty much everything, right? And he happened to. I don't believe in man cheating. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't. And yo, I can what yo. Watch the lies I'm gonna start saying, nigga. I'm about to start blaming AI, nigga. Every nigga should start saying that's AI when they get caught cheating. Nigga, that ain't me. That's AI. Shit. That ain't me.
Blanco, can I say
Hey, AI
something?
changing the game. Go ahead, August. Sorry.
Okay. So 2 points I wanted to address. I'll get to the second one in a minute, but to you, with you saying that, do you realize that when you step out with another woman, let's say if you're married or even if you have like a long-term girlfriend, you understand that yeah, you went and you got your rocks off, but that could actually be a detriment to your health and my health. You guys are not taking women to the clinic to make sure they're safe or free of any diseases when you sleep with them. You say, oh my god, she has a nice body, come to my hotel room, you go do it, and then I deal with the repercussion. You know what I'm saying?
they don't
Yeah,
believe in
you got
that.
a point in there. You got it.
Stop,
No, you got
Rose.
a point in there.
Stop, man.
You got it. You got a point in there, and then he should at least make sure home get is clean. It like yo, I think I want to believe that most guys ask these women like what their STD should look like. It's
You
very
know
easy.
that.
Everything is on the app right now.
Do you know the
Hey, what's
stat?
your my chart?
Okay.
Oh my
There
mama.
you
The
go.
average guy don't
You
have
know the
one.
man is not asking for that, but here's my
Shit.
thing. If let's
Shit,
just
nigga, I
hypothetically
got
say,
mine on the phone ready. I can wait to show it to all the queens. Hold on, nigga. When
okay, but
was the
that's
last time you got
you.
STD check? Here, boom. You didn't have
Hold
to
on,
ask me
though.
twice. Here.
No, that's you though. You might be that person, but everybody on a panel and me and everybody I know and everybody know on the panel that like we're all not like you. So you might be asking for my charts, but that's not to say that we all are. So if we're in a relationship or something like that and you go and step out on me and you're like, "Oh no, it's just my nature." First of all, to the point that I sent to Rose in that text that I sent her, if it's in a man's nature to cheat, and then you men want to say that y'all cheat because of something that we are or are not doing.
No,
That
it
sounds.
ain't the man's nature to cheat.
Hold
It's in the
on, let me.
man's nature to have multiple women.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I have a cape hanging out on my booty crack, you still gonna have multiple women, is what I'm saying. So why you asking about, oh, she don't cook, she don't clean. If I do cook or clean, you still gonna want multiple women, correct? Yes. Okay, thank you. So moving along, if
What? Did you answer your own question?
All right, let her
Yeah.
finish. Let her finish. Let her get everything out, and then you
the
can reply.
question was rhetorical because you men say, oh, well, he might have cheated because you wasn't giving him sex. But y'all men turn around and say, oh, well, one woman don't satisfy us. So even if we was sexing you up and down all throughout the house and down the block from your family, you would still go cheat because it's in your nature. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing, you're still gonna want multiple women, correct? Yes, you said it. Multiple people have said it, and I've heard you say it on male podcasts. So go to the source and ask them, well, why would you tell them women
But
that?
August, but
No,
August,
you gotta let
most.
her. You let her
Let her
finish.
finish.
All
Let
the
her
way.
finish. Let her finish.
I thought you was done. My bad, fellas. My bad.
Right. So that was one point. And then what I'm saying is men act like when they step out on a woman that they don't infect themselves and can possibly infect us too. You know what I mean? So let's say I'm pregnant with your baby. You go out with a girl and you say, oh, she got big booty, so I'm going to go have sex with her because I feel like it. You do that, fine, no problem. I shouldn't have a problem because it's male nature. But now, naturally, you brought your ass back in my bed and you gave me whatever she gave you, and it went up inside of me, and now I'm paying for the mistake that you made. And so is the baby
Huh?
that I'm pregnant with. Yeah, this is the stuff that y'all don't think about when you say, "Oh, it's male nature." Was they checking for chlamydia in the Stone Ages when people were
Yeah,
being
but
over their head and
it
being
wasn't back.
dressed?
She
Were they
not
checking?
Chlamydia
done.
wasn't back then.
She not.
Chlamydia is a
Marco,
new
she's
thing.
not done. She's
She's
not
not
done.
done. She's not done.
I'm sorry, it just took me a minute to get this out. I just wanted to say it. And another thing, it's like, okay, so y'all say that cheating with men and women is not the same. The same way that I can go and cheat and bring home a baby and you think it's yours and it's not, you can cheat and bring home a baby and I'm like, oh my God, why would you do that? The same way I can go outside and get the herp or the house in Virginia, if y'all know what that stands for, you can go and do the same exact thing. So that looks pretty damn similar to me.
You right, August. You cooking.
Okay.
She's not done.
She's not done. And you co-signing.
You
Rose,
co-sign. She
stop.
not even
No,
Stop,
done.
Rose.
no. It's not her co-signing me. I'm co-signing her because if I was on that panel, if I would have heard that outside of that shack, I would have went up there on that panel and I would have said, "Hey, listen, all of y'all like melanin and everything. I love melanin and everything, but all of y'all need to be quiet because you are literally telling people that you could just bend down your whole damn life and they could kick you in the ass the hardest, the most every time you bend
Oh
down.
God.
Bend it down. Every time they say bend down, I ain't gonna do it again. Or as a matter of fact, it's my nature to kick you in your ass. So just accept it. The same way the white
Uh-huh.
people were kicking us, and now we're asking when we
Nobody
was
said that. No, don't
No,
ever compare us to
Yeah,
what
she's
white
not
people did.
done. She's not
yeah.
done.
how is
She's
She
it
not
not?
Yeah,
done.
but she's been
Let her
going
get
for
it
like
out.
5 minutes at this point, though.
How is it not the same? Men want to treat women the same way that the white men want to treat the black men back in the
Hey,
day.
August.
Still
well,
today.
August, that was on
August.
Ali
Hey, hey,
panel.
hey, hey, hold on. August, hurry up.
I'm done. Go ahead. Cook.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right. I want to, hey,
Let's get
Blanco,
it.
Go
let me
ahead,
get this
30K.
first.
Go ahead, boss.
So first and foremost, I got to correct you on that. When you said men on this panel, I got a chart too. I keep it on me at all times. It's required for my job. Two, I don't cheat at all. Right. So
Most
if I'm
men
with a
don't cheat.
person, I'm not doing all the stuff that you're saying. So when you say all men, now of course you're going to probably switch up and say, well, I don't mean all men. But the thing is, when you come up and you make that statement, right, and you're directing it at the mass, you have to be very careful with that because all men don't cheat. That's a very serious issue, right?
August, just say Trey. I'm
Can I
cool with
address
that.
him real quick? Can I address him?
August, say Trey. When you say niggas cheat, say Trey.
No.
And Poppy. I cheat with the quickness.
He said
So
it,
30K.
Poppy.
30K. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
here.
I'm
I
not
still
gonna
think
say,
I'm front though.
hold on. I'm not gonna say, to address your point, I'm not gonna say that all men cheat, but I will say the majority of women have been cheated on, and it wasn't by 7 dudes. I land my
Don't
Go ahead,
ever
Okay.
Walter.
compare, like, August.
This is
Don't ever
very.
compare. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is very easy to. Rose, how many serious relationships you been on?
Just two.
Did they cheat on you?
Just one.
Okay, so you're 50%, right? So that's like breaking even. What about you, August?
That's a
How many
distant.
relationships you been? No. Just answer the question, my light skin queen.
I've been in 4 serious relationships.
And how
I
many
got
this guy cheat on you?
3.
3 cheat on.
And what
God damn, nigga, you just got
I'm
bad luck.
no, I don't have bad luck. It's man nature. Remember, it's not bad luck. It's
No, hold
nature.
on,
No,
hold
it's
on,
not
August,
man
August,
nature
hold
to
on, hold on,
cheat.
hold on,
Nobody
hold
said
on,
that.
hold on,
Y'all
August.
say it's
Listen,
man nature.
hold on, August, hold on, so you can have it, baby. Hold on. Do most men want to be with multiple women? I'm willing to consider that yes. However, most men that are in serious relationship that can be living with a girlfriend for 5, 7, 10 years, or married with a girl for 5, 7, 10 years, which to me is the same, right? Once you live with a woman for 10 years, whether you marry or not, that's pretty much married right there, right? Most men that is in a serious relationship with most men that are in relationships, they don't cheat. That's facts. Okay,
So where did that
that's
song
facts.
"Papa Was a Rolling Stone" come from? They
That's
pulled that.
the that's a small amount of men, darling. That whole bullshit that grandpa had a family across the street. That shit that shit is hyperbolic, man. At this point, bro, if that
This
happened to a how many grandpas do we even know that did that shit, yo? Grandpa was a slave, nigga. This nigga was working like 16 hours.
so
What time
why
this nigga got time to be having families across the town?
so why do y'all get on these podcasts and say things like, "Oh my God, polygamy is right in the Bible, and it's in a male's
Because
nature
it
to."
is in the Bible.
Yeah,
Okay,
most
then
of the
that
prophets have
doesn't.
multiple
But that
women
ain't cheating though.
How is it not cheating?
Because
If
in the
because
it's
like
Bible,
everybody
adultery
knew
is
their
wrong.
role.
Hey, listen, man. If I'm playing cards with you and you looking at cards under the table and I'm doing the same thing, it's not only I'm cheating if I do it and you not cheating when you do it.
But if I play a draw forward and you play a draw 2 and then we play a reverse and then I play a skip, then that's still uno out.
Okay, but if I throw a stacks of
Anthony,
cards,
you wild, bro.
I just be like,
Yo,
ooh, and boom, and I'm out. I'm out, so I'm gone, and I just got up from the table, kicked the table over, and left the chair, and took my drink and left. Then you're out.
No, because if I play the big joker take out the little joker, and then they take out the deuce of spade and the ace of spade, and then I done won, and I got 10 books, and you got 0.
If you can
Hey,
find it,
fellas, do you think that most men cheat that are in relationships?
y'all are
Do
the
you believe
ones
that?
that are claiming that. If you're telling me, hold on, because I heard this on the podcast today that I was listening to. It's like, oh, you're with a billionaire and he cheated on you. Why would you? As a matter of fact, no, not today. It was a podcast that Rose was on that I wanted to address. And I'm
Go
like,
ahead.
Melanin is saying, oh, well, or one of them on that podcast was saying, if you're with a billionaire,
That
then why
was
would you?
me, August. That was me.
Okay, fine, Trey. I'm glad you're here. So you can address it. If I'm gonna go and sit with you while you cheat with me, or cheat on me rather, you saying that, oh, you're just gonna go to another man and he's gonna do the same thing, then that's your way of admitting that all men cheat. But as soon as I say that all men,
Mhm.
it's like, oh no, we don't. Not all men.
No,
So what are you talking about? No,
this is where
wait a
you're
minute.
getting confused,
No,
darling.
Frank said
This is where
that
you're
it
getting
was
confused, darling. Listen, you say
because
billionaires and
that doesn't
millionaire.
make
That's a different ball game, darling. If
no,
you
no,
with a
no.
millionaire or a
Logically, that
billionaire,
does
you
not
should kind of
make
expect it at this point.
um logically that does not make sense. If you're telling me that I'm
It makes
dealing
all
with
the
you,
sense.
logically, if I'm dealing with you and you're saying, oh my God, you're dumb for leaving me because you're just gonna go get with another man that's gonna do the same thing to you. That could be any man on the planet that I go get with, but he's gonna do it to me too. So you're basically telling me that all men cheat, because if I go with any other man, he's gonna cheat too. So I might as well stay with the rich dude that cheats, because any other
Right.
broke guy, middle guy. So you're saying that all men cheat. But when I say all
No.
men, it's like, oh no, what are you talking about? We didn't say all men cheat.
No, the thing is that I'm going by the example that you say billionaire, right? If you with the billionaire and he cheated on you, you leaving him to most likely you're gonna go to somebody close to that kind of money, millionaire at least, right? Guess what? That nigga's got hundreds of women. It's kind of expected on those circles. But Jeff Bezos, hold on, Jeff Bezos literally just left his woman because he cheated, right? And he paid her out so she can go happily. And
That's
he married
not
the side piece.
That's not what Trey said. Trey said, why would you leave your billionaire husband to go get with somebody that's going to do it to you too? Ilkan said, you know, you'll leave your woman, your husband or whatever like that to go get with somebody that's just gonna do it to you too. The whole rhetoric is because this man has so much money, then you should take his crap, because the guys that have a little bit of resources are gonna do the same thing. So you might as well cry in a Bentley instead of a Honda. And I'm saying, so in that sense, you're saying that all men cheat.
About August, the Hillary Clinton left Bill Clinton when he was getting his dick sucked at the White House?
If Hillary Clinton looked like Kim Kardashian, I'm pretty sure she would. Ain't nobody checking for Hillary. That's why she stayed.
That's not true. Hillary Clinton actually was a good-looking white girl in her early days. No, now.
Then why you ain't wife her
years
up
ago.
then? Why didn't you wife her up then? Why you ain't
I
take
don't
her?
like white girls like. I don't like white girls like that.
Right, so like I
like
said, ain't nobody checking for her. There's a bunch of dudes that's running around like, ain't nobody checking for that girl. Don't nobody want her. She's ugly. She's fat. She's old. She's this. She's that. So like I said, nobody's
That's
checking
not the
for her.
point. No, that's
That
not
is
the
very
point.
much the point. If
So
she looked like
August,
Kim Kardashian, then she, she would have bounced. That's
so
very much
August,
the point.
so your point, August, is regardless of any panel, any live or whatever that pops up, in your mind, regardless of whatever is stated, all men cheat, correct?
No, that's the rhetoric that you guys throw out because, like you said, or not you particularly, but like men have said on these podcasts, it's in your nature. So that means my point to Ilkan, he's not here right now, he left, but it's like if I do all of these things, if I bring everything to the table and I'm superwoman and I have a cape flying out of my booty hole or whatever like that, you're gonna cheat anyway because it's in your nature. So what does it matter what I bring to the table if you're just gonna step out anyway? Why do you care about what I bring to the table? You're still gonna want more and more and more and more the JJs.
I'm glad you kind of reminded me of something that I was going to say earlier, right? So I'm going to use myself as an example. Now, of course, people might not believe me. I really can give two F's about it, right? Now, there's ladies out there that will listen to what you're saying and then they will meet me in person and think that I'm going to cheat and then question everything that I do. I need to see your phone. I need to have access to your social media. I need to do all this stuff because you're going to cheat and it's in your nature. Do you believe that?
I don't believe that's something that you should blame on me if I'm just spewing the rhetoric that's being brought out by men that you guys talk to. I don't believe all men cheat. You guys come on here, not you particularly, not even particularly people on the panel, but you guys as a general group come out here and say, oh, it's natural. Men are meant to have multiple women. So if I'm just regurgitating the stuff that I'm hearing men saying, it's not me that's spewing that to the women. That's y'all doing it. You're passing it on to me as a woman, and I'm telling all the other women, hey, listen, no matter what you do, make him a pot pie, make him a chicken casserole, he's still gonna cheat. That's
So
y'all.
you're basically repeating, because think about it. if you want to do the research or Google it, you can count how many people actually have podcasts that do this, right? That's not the majority of the population, right?
I
Now
can
you have
Google how many
consumers.
followers you guys have. I know how many people watch y'all.
Let him finish, August, baby. Let him finish, baby. Hold on, baby. Let
Once
my man
again,
finish. Go
once
ahead, boss.
again, people who host and people who have guests, right? Everyone can come up here and they can say what they want to say to the world, right? They're oftentimes talking from anecdotal unless they want to bring some form of statistics from the authority, which has probably been done by the Census Bureau or wherever you want to go in order to get the statistics to get a general consensus of what's going on, right? So the small population that speaks online, right? They don't speak for everybody, but they're just speaking online, and a lot of them will actually come out and say, "Hey, I'm just doing this for content." So they have argumentative or controversial topics in order to keep viewers and clicks, likes, and all the whatever that comes within that going. Right. So I'm speaking from that standpoint when these people do this. Now it's up to you to believe if what they're saying is true for the general consensus or not. But what I'm saying is that when I basically gave you the scenario from before about me, I have met people that automatically that they want that to be the talking point. I'm like, I don't cheat. It was like, well, you look like a cheater. And it's like, where's this coming from? So I'm just saying, right? You got to think about it from a standpoint that, all right, the person that says it, that's the person that I want to actually have that contentious argument or the difficult conversation with. But to say all, right, and then to restate and say that, oh, you said that all men cheat, when what people are saying is that men by nature is you know the word I'm trying to say. It's hard for me to say it. Polygamous, whatever that is called. So are you stating that all men cheat, or are you trying to say that men like to be in polygamous relationships? I'm just trying to get an understanding where you're coming from.
Okay, so before I answer that, I'm asking you if you just admitted that most, or not most, but a lot of people online are grifters.
No, I'm not saying that they're grifters. I said they're building content to have conversations.
Can you tell me what the definition of grifting is?
The definition of grifting is, I mean, do you want to be honest? You want me to be honest about it?
Why would I want you to lie? I have enough men around me to do that.
Okay, I'll be honest about it. What you're doing is grifting. You're grifting for ladies that like to hear what you say. You're saying things that's very contentious in order to get people to side with you, and then you can build a fan base with it. That's grifting.
I asked you to tell me the definition of grifting, sir.
I just gave you my definition. If you want the actual definition, you can Google it,
Well, I
and then you
asked
can
you
say
to
it for everybody.
tell me that I was doing something. So tell me, what am I doing? What's the definition of grifting?
I will repeat my statement again. I said what you're doing is actually grifting, basically saying a contentious statement in order to get a lot of people that view what you're viewing and they like what you're viewing, just so that you can build a fan base. That's grifting.
So you're telling me that I don't believe in what I'm saying?
I mean, you've been changing your point multiple times, so I can't really take you serious on some of the statements that you make.
When have I changed the point on anything that I've said?
When you was on a previous stream and you said that you just like to be up here to be a shock jock.
I am a shock jock, but that's on like stuff like when it comes to like body parts and stuff like that. When it comes to human nature and stuff like that, I don't shock jock that.
Well, you weren't clear the last time when you said. I mean, you actually said it on two live, so
What
I mean
is the
that's what.
definition?
You want me to repeat myself again for the third time?
No, I want you to give me the web like the definition. You can Google it, you can AI it, or I can do it. Whatever you want to do. We're gonna like settle what's the definition of grifting, and then we can carry the conversation after that.
All right, go ahead, because I don't have a computer in front of me. I'm on my phone, so if I exit out of this, it's going to drop me out. So you can Google it and tell us.
Okay. Let me go on one of my multiple devices that my husband paid for because he takes care of me. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm still. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Give me 1 second. My phone is slow. I'm just looking it up right now. Give me just a second. Grifter definition. Okay, so let me see. Grifter definition. I'll go to the Urban Dictionary because I'm black. It says Urban Dictionary, slang, politics, Webster. Or should I go to Webster? Would you like Urban Dictionary because I'm black, or should we go to Webster?
It's
So
up to you.
you said what?
It's up to you.
Okay, I'll go Urban Dictionary because we like to have fun around here. A grifter is somebody who can influence anybody, anywhere, at any time into doing whatever they choose to have them do that result in. Wait, hold on. I gotta click on it now because they cut me off. That's interesting that you called me a grifter because people have been doing whatever they was doing way before I got here. I just got here a few days ago. A grifter is somebody who can influence anybody, anywhere, at any time into doing whatever they choose to have them do that will result in the grifter's personal gain. Usually monetary, but really anything that benefits him or her somehow. So, can you please tell me how I'm a grifter, please?
You're coming up here and you don't have balanced arguments, and you're talking to the men, and you're basically trying to say that all men cheat. That's grifting. And then the ladies will start to agree. They will start to do the little click it when they put their fingers together, like all that stuff. Off of your statements.
Okay, so sir, if you sit up there and you wanna like if you're on Ilkan's panel with me and you're listening to Ilkan or whoever say things like, oh, this is why men want multiple women and they have multiple women because one of you women can't satisfy us. We need multiple women and all this other crap. Am I grifting when I repeat that statement that Ilkan made? When I say, yeah, men gonna, now I'm not talking about lying about it. I'm not talking about telling the truth about it. Just being with multiple women. Am I lying about that for monetary gain?
So based off of what I'm hearing, you're saying that Ilkan is a grifter for monetary gain. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that Ilkan is one of the many people, one of the many men online that say men like multiple women.
That's not grifting.
I didn't say that it was. You called me a grifter.
What's your point? You just made it.
I
You made a
call red
statement.
pill.
Wait, hold on. You made a statement about what Ilkan said. You just repeated that statement. You said that men like multiple women. That statement itself is not grifting.
I didn't say it was. You called me a grifter. You said
And I
that I
told
wanted
you,
to come up here and say that all men cheat, so that I can get the women on my side because I'm a grifter. That's what you said.
yeah, you don't. Go ahead.
I didn't say that men don't cheat. I didn't say all men cheat.
You
I
did.
said I'm repeating what was said when I open up my ears and I listen to male podcasts, which I have a tendency to do. They said that it's in a man's nature to go and sleep with multiple women. For some reason, when men say that to men, it's like, yeah, that's true. We do want multiple women. The only reason why I'm stuck with this one fat bi, TC, other words or whatever, is because she's forcing me. If I could have all the women in the world, I would. Okay, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. When I go into another space and I repeat the same rhetoric, it's like you guys will sit up there and be like, oh, no man talks like that. That's just men, How would you get such a thought in your head? Men don't want multiple women. What are you talking about? And it's like, yo, I go on your podcast all the time and listen to how y'all say, yes, I'm a player, I'm a this, I'm a that, I like multiple women, and we do this for cuts in the face.
Okay, so how are they getting some form of gain or monetary gain from that when those individuals that come on this particular panel, when does that happen?
I never said that people on this particular panel were grifters. You called me a grifter because you said that I'm saying these things to get women on my side. I don't need women on my side. I'm on my side.
Okay, but you keep jumping around, August, because you read the Urban Dictionary definition, correct? And then you made a reference to people on a panel, correct?
I said that when people like Ilkan or Myron or anybody you could think of say that women need to accept the fact that their men want multiple women, we should accept that because that is a man's nature to want multiple women.
All
I
right, so
said that's
go ahead.
fine. I said that's fine. Men want multiple women. We got that part, right? I said Ilkan has said it. Everybody has said it. Men would like multiple women.
Yeah,
Good.
you changed that point, but when you first came on here, you said all men cheat, correct?
If you are in a relationship with me and you're dealing with multiple women, that is literally cheating. So yes, okay. If you want to do it like that, then yes. So multiple men cheat. I'm not the one saying it though. I'm the one listening to other men talk about how they do it or how they have the desire to do it, and if they had enough money, they would do it. But they don't have the options or they don't have the money to do it and all that other stuff. I'm listening to male podcasts and I'm listening to men say these things. But for some reason, when I, as a woman, say that, then it's like, oh my goodness, no, we would never do that. How dare you say that? That hurt my soul. We would never. Like, come on, man.
So right now you're conflating because I just asked you a direct question. When you first came up here, did you not say that all men cheat?
I did not say that all men cheat because I don't believe that all men cheat. What I said was you guys make it seem like all men cheat because I was listening on a panel where somebody said that no matter, basically in a nutshell, it doesn't matter what you're doing at home. It doesn't matter what you are doing at home. It's in a male's nature, his nature, to go out and seek other women. So I'm like, what difference does it make what I'm doing at home? You want to sit up there and blame me for what I did at home. You want to blame me for what I'm not doing at home. At the end of the day, if it's in your
August, real quick, what is your point? Like you saying all this for what is your point though? Because
exactly
you're going around in circles saying the same exact thing. I'm sitting here just listening. What is your point? Like you have to have a substantial point. Like what is your point? What are we to learn? What are you trying to convey to us? What's the point?
My point was when men come and say, well, what do you bring to the table to women? I'm asking the question to you guys, what difference does it make if you're just going to step out on her anyway because it's in your nature to do so?
Because at the end of the day, you still have to perform regardless if what I'm going to do.
What do you mean by that?
Again, you're still going to have to perform. Whatever my expectation is for you, you're going to still have to do that, or you're going to be by yourself, or you're going to go be with somebody else. You're not going to be with me. If you're not on my program, if you're not adding value to my life, then guess what? You're not going to be with me. So that has nothing to do with what I decide to do. You still need to show up and perform your duties, period. You don't go to work and worry about what somebody else doing. You still got to perform what you signed up for, period.
Trey, that literally makes no absolute sense.
It makes all the sense. It's just the fact that you don't understand it, and it's okay. It's okay.
No. I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense as far as like, hold on, let me. I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense as far as comprehension skills. Like I got what you were saying. I'm saying the act in itself doesn't make any sense because if I know that there's a possibility or that, like I said, it's in your nature to go and step out, why the hell do I have to make sure you got 3 meals a day and I'm doing all this extra?
Because at the end of the day,
I'm being
You're
employee.
still with me, so it don't matter what I'm doing. Period. If you don't like it, go be with somebody else. It's that simple.
You're right. You're right, and that's why women are choosing to be single because it's like,
And guess what? And guess what? That's fine. I don't care. We don't care. Be by yourself.
I mean, they have a male loneliness epidemic. I haven't
Ain't
heard
no
about.
listen, I don't know where you get that male loneliness from. Niggas ain't lonely. Niggas do what they want to do. I don't know where y'all get this from.
Boys being boys. I get
And
that.
at the end of the day, people, even for male and females, we all are gonna leave this earth alone, whether you're in a relationship or not. You could be married and your spouse passed. Guess what? They still died alone. You wasn't with them when they died. They got to go see the maker for themselves. So at the end of the day, listen, either you get on the man program or you be by yourself. It's that simple. We don't have to make this rocket science. We don't have to keep going around in circles. That's just what it is. You don't have to agree with it, and that's fine. Stay true to your value system and and the things that you honor and respect. I don't have an issue with that. But you have to respect someone else's wishes as well, what they want for their personal life as well. You don't have to like it, but it is what it is. Whoop de doo.
I understand what you're saying, but a lot of the times you guys, not you, not anybody in particular, but a lot of these people, they come out and they say that they like this person, woman or man, they like this person for who they was when they saw them. And then as soon as they get them in their clutches, now it's like, I want to reshape you. Why not just go get the person that was shaped the way that you wanted in the beginning?
Well,
Why do you
listen,
have
it
to
don't
go?
relationships don't work like that. They always evolve. They're gonna evolve for the good. I already said that before. They're gonna evolve for the good. They're gonna evolve for the bad. But one thing you can promise that the relationship is gonna evolve. That's just what it is. All right.
No, I'm talking
30K,
about
you
like
got anything else, brother?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, August, hey, shout out to the chat. We will be back on tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So shout out for everybody that hit the super chat, the cash app. We will see y'all tomorrow night, same time, same grind. And we out.